What's up? I'm gonna get the chat open right quick. Okay, I'm glad these are going. I thought they weren't gonna start streaming for a moment. All right. I'm gonna wait until a couple people come in, and I'm gonna ask a question. We shall see. Back at it again. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for this on stream. I guess it really depends on how the stream today goes. If people want to see it or they don't want to see it. Because I understand, like, Let's Play streams are very different than shiny hunting streams. I need to get Big Mike in front of the light, dude. Oh no. There we go. Now we got Big Mike in view. I'm waiting for some mods to get here to see what their opinions are. We may end this stream pretty early and do something else. If we want to see... If we want to see some stuff, like Goal 10, do it for Big Mike. Hell yeah. Keck Dog, I got a secret hater, which is probably not so secret. It's probably Ryuga. But you go to my go to my tutorial video with the shiny Metagross on it and just go read the comments and let me know who you think it is. And let me know if I should be scared. You don't have to, but I just think you'd find it entertaining, maybe. We're getting Deoxys today. Honestly, if we got it today, maximum amount of checks we could get in today is probably looking to be around like 550. So if we got it today, that's still like, dude, the amount of it would literally take around 16 3.5-hour streams to catch this thing at full odds. Did you read it, Keck Dog? Did you see the profile? I'm sorry. Did you see what I said too? I was like, dude, if you just let me know who this is, I can like I can talk to you about it. Who do you think it is, Keck Dog? I don't know. Unless they responded, which I doubt. My name is not William. Dude, I created an actual Joker arc for somebody because they called me names. They called me because they picked apart my appearance. Not the Joker arc. This is clearly the one. Also, I was waiting for you or maybe, you know, Ham to get here because I was like, should I do this today? I was kind of up in the air about it. I'm like, should we do the shiny hunt or should we do something else? We could have done Sky Fry if we want Sky Fry. I was thinking maybe we start. This might be like a little out of left field, but I was thinking of doing a Breath of the Wild playthrough. Breath of the Wild is such a fun game. Personally, I think the beginning of Breath of the Wild is so much better than the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom. I kind of was not a big fan of the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild seemed like... I don't know. I don't know what made me like it more, but it definitely felt more of Zelda-y to me. Otherwise, we could go do an older Zelda game. We could do Minish Cap. I know I started Minish Cap a while ago and never finished it. Otherwise, we're stuck here in Reset Hell. It's like, I do shiny hunting on the channel, but like I wouldn't call myself a shiny hunting channel by any means. I'm like more just like a variety retro gaming channel. And sometimes, you know, I put a little, I game a little bit here and there, some other titles. Dude, I'm watching old Ethos Lab videos. I'm on, so like he restarted at episode 100 after Chocolate Island, if you all know what Chocolate Island is. But I'm watching his from episode 100 on. And I'm on 117 right now. And dude, it just brings me back. I've been watching Ethos since he like first started. Probably one of my favorite YouTubers. It's cool to see how far he's come to, because he had like I'm watching these old ones and I'm like, man, his like his YouTube presence and the way that he like would speak to the camera and stuff has changed a lot over the years. Breath of the Wild might be interesting. More interesting than this, are you sure? I would do BOTW. I would. My question is, how many people would it keep around? Yo, be on it. What does be on it mean? What's up, Lost Gaming of Night? Very sick name. What does be on it mean? Am I just old now? Fine with the Deoxys hunt for now? Okay. Yeah. Like, old school shiny hunting's cool and all, but most of the people that do this are on like so many different... What the heck? What the fuck is that? I was getting ready to ban this guy, but I don't think that's bannable. That's still kind of funny. What the fuck? That caught me off guard so hard, dude. I was like, oh shit, I see all these emojis. I'm like, this is about to not be good. But I mean, like... Have you ever looked at a cute, tiny, helpless plusle walking around and thought to yourself, can I breed one of them little ones? W for taking the joke positively. Well, I don't know. What am I supposed to be like? What the fuck, bro? What is that? That's crazy. Like, I don't know how you could get mad at that. It's not like... It's definitely not even like crossing any guidelines or anything. Like, you're totally entitled to say that. People get mad at stuff like that. You gotta... People need to chill out if they're getting mad at that. I was getting ready to hit the ban though, because I was like, that can't be... that can't be good. But you know, it was... I'm glad I read it. I didn't jump the gun. Just caught me off guard. You're getting banned? People were banning you for that? You had to say some other shit if you were getting banned. People banning you for that. That's kind of. Come on, bro. That's kind of funny. I can't believe you get banned for that. That's insane. I don't think I've ever been banned from a channel before. I don't think I've ever been banned. I have a running joke on Game Shark Ark's channel where he mods me for like 2 seconds and I ban one of the members. So I have banned people on other people's channel, but I've never been banned. Just use 8 emulators at once. Naughty nature Butterfree. What are you saying, Keck Dog? Gotta go, cause you have to. Okay, but Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, maybe I can see why you got banned. You brought up politics. I can see why you get banned for that. Have a good one though. Godspeed. See, that's the kind of trolling that's like harmless in my opinion. It's fine. Like, if people want to get mad, they can get mad, but like, that's pretty harmless, dog. Dude, I don't know if you guys watched, I don't know how many people watch Jinxie, but I watched like a couple, like I watch a couple CS2, CSGO content creators. Yes, I came at the best time. What? You came? What do you mean? But Jinxie, last night he was open like CS2 cases. What? What a scroll time? What does that mean? Anyway, dude, all the CS content creators were just trolling the fuck out of him. He was like, he would open like a pink item. They're like, $3,000. That's $3,000. He's like, no way, no way. Oh my god. And they were, and he's like, no, that's $8. Oh no, we're shiny hunting it. Sorry, sorry, Ada. Ada. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Ida or Ada? But we're shiny hunting it. I don't know how long we're gonna do it for today. I was asking some people like what they wanted to see, if we want to do like a retro Zelda game. Ida Jam God. Okay, Ida. You ever watched Peaky Blinders? In the name of the Peaky fucking Blinders. There's a character named Ada. Ada on there, I think. Peaky Blinders is a great show. You heard it's good. It's a good show, dude. If you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, dude, some of those shows, you look at them at like their like face value, and you're like, I don't know if I could really get into that. And Peaky Blinders was one of those shows for me. And then I watched like a couple episodes of it, and I was like, holy fuck, this show's amazing. Like, I kind of just immediately got sucked into it. It's such a good show. In the name of the Peaky fucking Blinders. You understand that feeling 100%? Yeah, like sometimes you'll look at something and you'll be like, it really doesn't look like it's for me. And you know what? I was saying that about Pokopia yesterday, so maybe I should try it. Remember to like and subscribe to hear this noob yap almost did. Fenrir, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. Give me your fucking address. You just did? Hell yeah. Noob. You can call me a yapper. I'm a yapper. But don't call me a fucking noob. I ain't no goddamn noob. And don't you say that I don't know when fucking Wartortle evolves. Do you know every single fucking minute detail about Pokemon? Oh shit, this is on Fire Red? Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but if you get the Switch version, you get the tickets for Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Deoxys. I already have shiny Ho-Oh and Lugia. So to me, it was like, if I'm on a shiny hunt one Pokemon, it's going to be this one. I think I said this yesterday, but I don't know of another place where you can actually get a legitimate shiny Deoxys. I think this might be the only place possible to get a legitimate shiny Deoxys. I kind of feel bad for Sauce McGavin, because I think it was just a couple, maybe it was like a year ago. He literally had to buy one of the cartridges that had the ticket on it, and I think, dude, I think it's like a couple $100 to do that. Or to buy like, I don't know if it's like the code or what you had to do, but it's expensive to try and hunt this without this. Like if you were to do it on like old hardware and stuff, it's a lot. And he literally, like 1 year ago, he bought like I think it was like $300. It's like $300 to hunt this without this game. And then people are like, oh, why are you not just playing it on an emulator? It's because people want to shiny hunt these mons, bro. People want to shiny hunt these mons and send them to Pokemon Home. I also really want to see in Pokemon Home if they have, I said this yesterday, but I want to see if they have ribbons for Gen 3, because that would be super sick. Like, I don't know if you guys play competitive or not, but like in Gen 9 or like, I think Gen 8 too, they have like, if it comes from a different generation, you'll get like a special ribbon for it, and then you can kind of like flex that you have a Pokemon from an older generation. And I'm pretty sure there's a Gen 3 one, which, I mean, like the cool thing would be like, hey, if you have a shiny Pokemon and then you have the Gen 3 ribbon on it, you kind of have a way to be like, hey, yo, I'm flexing this shiny because it's actually way more rare than all the other shinies, because it came from an original Gen 3 game with full odds being 1 in 8,196. Dude, I got Ethos Lab on in the background. I was saying this earlier, but I love rewatching this guy. He has like 500 episodes. I'm gonna rewatch all of them. Pokeball is landscaping and Animal Crossing quest with some Minecraft. The Kanto lore is interesting though. Okay. 8,192. Okay. Sorry, Fenrir. I was off by 4. Fenrir, I'm about to be... Get fucked. Get fucked, Fenrir. Why don't you just try chatting again, Fenrir? Why don't you just send me a little chat real quick? Come on, just show everyone. Just one more chat. That's it. Get demodded. Get demodded. That's the first time I've ever demodded anybody. You're gonna have to earn it back by kissing my ass. Just say I'm not a noob, please. You hurt my feelings and I need you to take it back. I got fired from the job I didn't get paid for. What did you do? Did you ban one person, Fenrir? Come on. Have you banned one person? Thank you for subbing, man. I appreciate it. What should I call you, SDC? Thank you, man. It wasn't, if you think it's a job, then maybe you don't need mod. Okay? And you're still not apologizing to me. I'll mod you again if you apologize. I didn't delete him, but you got him to like it. Okay. That's true. Alright. Alright. Well, that guy did sub up. You're right. There you go. You're a mod again. Thank you, SDC, for subbing up. I appreciate it. Shiny Hunt. Yeah, sorry, Lost Gaming Night. You're probably gone now. I don't read that other chat as much as I should. I need to get it on the screen a little better there. I'm begging for it. I fucking remodded you already. Stop. You don't need to be like that. You need to do me like that. If we get shiny Deoxys today, I'll eat my shorts, dude. And I think everybody that has been here for a while knows that I'm not lying, and I will 100% eat my shorts. It's my first day at work. It's not a job, okay? If you don't like it, don't do it. I only modded you because I trusted you. Now I think maybe I should maybe not trust you. This guy just roasts me every day, bro. He just comes here to roast me. I can just see Fenrir just kicking back, taking a sip of his coffee, and just fucking noob. Check this clip out where he says he'll eat cum. Just got 6 monitors up, fucking all of them ready to roast me in every possible way. I roast you because I like you. Don't use the kitty face. Like you're so innocent. Thank you for saying you like me. See, there's a difference between talking absolute pure shit and then just roasting me because it's a friendly roast. And you know, maybe Fenrir walks the thin line a little bit occasionally, but want me to show the clip to the new viewers? Go ahead, man. I don't care anymore. I don't care, man. It's whatever at this point. I do think my friend might be coming on stream today too. Whenever he gets back to me, I don't know if when he's coming or not. I should probably message him. Sorry about that. This is clearly the one. All right, Fenrir. Just stop. I want to put you on a timeout for 10 seconds. There go your messages. I'm sorry. You get a 10-second timeout. Think about what you did. Fenrir, when the FBI raids your hard drive, they're gonna see it. They're gonna see that video and they're gonna fucking, I don't know, man. They're gonna question their own reality. You just said it's okay. Okay, you're really mad about a 10-second timeout. Your parents never give you a timeout when you're younger. 10 seconds is nothing. Head in the corner, nose to the wall. And my grandpa used to beat me with a paint mixer, so how about you do... How about you just... He's fine. Now I'm mad about the clip being deleted with it. Wait, what do you mean the clip is deleted? You deleted the clip? The clip? The gotcha moment? From chat. Oh. I think it's fine. You can repost it if you want. Everyone here's seen the clip, bro. I can taste it. Okay? I can taste it. Everyone knows. He's coming. I can taste it. Are you happy now? I reenacted the clip. It clearly hurts you fewies? Hurts you? What is fewies? Don't want to hurt your fewies. I'm not a furry, bro. How dare you talk down to furries? Some of them make very good music. To be honest, I only know one furry that makes good music. His name is Verplex on SoundCloud, and he makes some actual dank dubstep. But nah, I'm not a furry myself. But stop talking bad about furries. Hunting shiny, yeah. We're hunting shiny Deoxys. Hopefully we can get it quicker, but you know, this is like an on average like a 20-hour hunt, so some furries make good music, but you are not a furry. All right. Yeah, that wasn't a mutually exclusive comment, but if that's your way of saying you don't like my music, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't like my shit music. And honestly, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play my music now. Cause I'm sick of this. We're listening to my music now. After that, you just chained my statements together. Okay. Whatever you say. Oh man, I think I got sick again last night. Potentially, who knows? Everyone's always sick all the time now. Dude has some banger. All right, thank you, Fenrir. Fenrir, you know that Katy Perry song? You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you know. Sometimes I can't quite pin you down, man. Sometimes you're like, this guy says he makes shit music, and then you're like, listen to his bangers. Katy Perry sucks ass, by the way. Plus 5 aura. Plus 57.3 aura points for Kekdog saying plus 5 aura. My fiance and I made this track. I made this last part though. She made like the rest of the song, and I was like, I want to put some hip hop in this song. I feel like it would work well. All right, sorry for hurting your ears for a moment. I thought you wanted to tell us that you kissed a guy for a second, and I liked it. I hope your girlfriend don't mind it. It's I kissed, you know, the song is I kissed a girl, so, you know, I have kissed a girl. Quite a few times, actually. You changed it. You're the one who wanted it changed. Yeah, but it's sung by a girl? Okay. What's your point? If we you really want to spin it. You want to spin it however far you can possibly spin it to make it work for you, but it's not working. And what's wrong with being gay, dude? Seriously, Fenrir. What's wrong with it? If I was gay, if I did kiss a guy, then what would you say? Then what? What would be your follow-up? Tell me. Been called a spinner all your life. What? Why? Why? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Gonna have to ask why you never kissed me goodnight. I've never been within 1,000 miles. No, I probably have been within 1,000 miles of you. I've been to Frankfurt. Frankfurt's got to be within a how many hundreds of miles away is Frankfurt from where you are? What was the other place? I went to this, is that what the castle city? I went to this castle city in Germany. I can't remember what it was called right now. Which Frankfurt? There's multiple? The big one, the one with the big airport. I don't know. I want to know what the castle city is called. Because this was one of the coolest places I've been. Rothenburg. Yeah, Rothenburg. I stayed in Rothenburg for a couple days. That was a super dope place. That felt like being in like medieval times. It was super cool. Rothenburg. Have you been to Rothenburg, Fenrir? Rothenburg would be an easier one. I only flew out of Frankfurt when we were done with our trip, but we stayed in Rothenburg, and Rothenburg was a dope place. Kind of expensive, but we don't visit East Germany. Why is that? Dude, I saw this thing the other day that was like this cultural difference between most Europeans, especially people in the UK. They were like, people in the United States will think a 1 hour drive is absolutely nothing, and people in the UK are like, oh, 1 hour drive, that's pretty far. Like, dude, like a day trip for people in UK is kind of like 3 hours is like, holy that's a huge drive for people in the UK. And in the United States, it's like, dude, I've literally driven 30 hours straight. The West got a much cooler Frankfurt. Okay. Where you get stabbed at the train station and things. And things. Okay. One of my best songs I've ever made right here. Garden of Eden. Look it up on my SoundCloud in the description if you liked it. This song took me like 45 hours. Some people are super good at making dubstep, man. If you want to see an absolute fucking genius to the point where I think they might be a little bit insane, there's a dubstep producer. Well, he's just an electronic music producer. He does pretty much everything. But his name is AU5 or Aus. His name is Austin, but I think he prefers to be called AU5. He makes some absolute fucking bangers. But if you ever look at this dude's shorts on like YouTube or Facebook, he is literally like, dude, everything he does goes right the fuck, not everything, a lot of the things he does goes right over my head, because he is like genuinely a fucking genius. Dude literally spends every second of every day like contemplating like sound design and just new ways that you could just change the game of dubstep. He's actually crazy. Only OGs understand that I've been called a spinner joke. I don't know what that is. What's the reference? If you don't want to say, that's fine. Then I won't be an OG. It means nutcase in German? Okay. My fiance is learning German right now. I don't know if she knows what spinner, if she knows the slang. We had 26 people in here for a moment there. I don't know what YouTube's doing, because it feels like we're not getting a lot of chatters. But dude, like we had like 36 people in stream yesterday. We just hit around, yeah, we're at 28 people right now. Like the fucking stream, mate. What a peaky fucking blinders. How many likes do we got? Do we hit 10 likes yet? 7 likes. Oh my god. 28 people, 7 likes. Take me out the game. Does anyone else know who Ethos Lab is, or am I just an old fucking Minecraft head? I don't know if that's what you'd even call it. Dude, I played so much Minecraft when I was in high school. I think I probably played like 3,000 hours in Minecraft when I was in high school, like an ungodly amount. Like I spent every second of every day, like all my free time was in Skyrim or Minecraft at one point. I remember when I built my first PC. I actually did build it when I was like 13 or 14. I can't remember how old, but I put it together, and oh my god, I spent like $800 on it. I was doing gigs at the time, so that was like not. I didn't need to spend money on shit, so like I saved that up in like I think like a month. I had easily saved it up from doing gigs, and I bought every piece and put it together by myself, and the fucking wiring was ass. But I remember the first time booting up Minecraft on that motherfucker back in the day and seeing that like 300 FPS on the screen, and I was like, oh my god. That might have been one of my best oh my gods right there. I just had to say that. What's up, MK? Thanks for being here. Did some gigs to buy some gigs to put into his PC. True. Only 8 gigs of RAM at the time though. 8 gigs was a lot back in the day. Back in my day, 8 gigs of RAM. Honestly, I remember when my computer had megabytes of RAM. I think my first computer had 128 megs of RAM. I used a floppy disk. I have. Dude was loaded. Yeah, it was a while ago. I mean, that was like, fuck, man. Like, how many years ago is that? 18 years ago? No. 16, 17 years ago. 8 gigs was not that bad, actually. $800 for a PC was... I had a... What did I put in it? Was it a 9 series? 9... Or was it a 1060 Ti? I think I put a 1060 Ti in it. It was a good PC for the time. Oh, the graphics card was gorgeous, man. It had like this... It was like... Had this like stainless steel look to it. I wonder if I still have that graphics card somewhere. But I ended up playing that PC so much that my graphics card literally burned out and stopped working. That is how much I gamed on that thing. You tried to run BeamNG with 8 gigs of RAM and it crashed your whole PC. Jesus. I used to, back in the day, Minecraft used to be a huge RAM hog. And if you didn't have, like, you would get weird stutters and stuff if you didn't have enough RAM. So by default, I think it allocated 1 gig of RAM to the game. And I was that kid that was like, I'm allocating 6 gigs of RAM to Minecraft. And it runs so smooth when you do that. I used to the first time I played Minecraft was on a fucking Pentium laptop processor, and I put that on tiny render distance, and it was running smooth. I got like 45 FPS. But this is Shiny Deoxys Hunt. Yes, it is. It is. I don't know how long we're gonna do it for, because I mean we had like 30 some people in here, so maybe I'll keep doing it. If it keeps attracting people, like I can't imagine there'd be this many people if I went to Breath of the Wild today. But yeah, we're gonna keep hunting Deoxys. Good luck. Thank you, man. Truthless Recluse. That's a sick name. That's a sick name. I feel like if you were a ninja, or no, if you were like a superhero, you'd throw like kunai and shit. The Truthless Recluse. Yeah, you'd definitely be a ninja. You'd be stealth based. Plus 86 aura. Plus 27 billion aura. This is like one of the only D&B songs I've ever made, and it was like the first time I ever tried D&B, and I'm not sure if I nailed it or not, but it is a little bit repetitive. The mix is pretty good. All right, clearly this is the one right here, guys. This is the one. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Stupid. I had my coffee with skim milk this morning. So let me tell you, I'm feeling good. Don't have any extra calories weighing me down. I honestly, dude, I watched when they were making my coffee the other day. So here's like the size of it. There was like coffee up to here maybe, and then they filled the rest with 2% milk, and I was like, dude, that's like 800 calories of milk. I was like, shit, maybe I should get skim milk in there. I'm not even a milk drinker either. I'm from Wisconsin, but I'm not a milk drinker. I honestly think straight milk is kind of disgusting. Also, if you've ever seen milk mass produced, you will probably understand why I don't drink milk. It is foul beyond comprehension. You're allowed like certain amount of parts per 1,000 or something of pus from fucking open wounds in your... What the hell is that sentence, Fenrir? Bro doesn't like straight... Oh, okay. I don't like straight milk. I only like gay milk. All right. You're right. I'm gay. You caught me. Why don't you clip that one? Clip it. Put it in your secret folder. How many likes did we get? Did we get over 10 likes yet? Did me scolding everyone get me another like? It got me 2 more likes. All right. Let's get to 10 likes so I can, you know, put up another like begging message. And the likes, I hope, aren't too low. Thank you for bringing that one into the forefront of my mind, Keck Dog. I'm Answer My Eyes Johnson with Answer My Eyes Emporium. What's up, Greg Link? Fight? I'm not fighting it. We're shiny hunting it, Greg. Fight! Man, having Ethos Lab over on the side here is crazy. Just seeing all the old Minecraft sprites that they've changed over the years, like an old cobblestone, all that, dude. It's crazy how much Minecraft has changed. It's stuff. It's obviously still like the heart of Minecraft. It's the same, but it's pretty crazy how different the game looks just from like they changed like the netherrack textures changed, the cobblestone textures changed, the whole lighting system has changed. Anybody else been playing Minecraft since 2011 or whatever it was? Because I think I started playing Minecraft in alpha, and I remember the first survival version of the beta that came out. I was fucking hooked. I think I've told this story once before, but I think it's hilarious. So I'm gonna say it again. But the first time I was playing Minecraft in the alpha, I found gravel, and I found gravel, and I was just like hitting the gravel, and a piece of flint fell out, and I was like, oh my god, that's a gem. That's a black gem. That must be super rare. Holy shit. Like, I was like freaking out because I found a piece of fucking flint. Dude, it's so funny how it feels like in today's age, we don't really get stuff like that anymore. It feels like every game is somehow almost like a recreation of another game, or it uses like multiple ideas from another game. So when things come out, we don't get that like type of noobery. You love the nether changes, but you hate the ore changes. Yeah, I like the old ore as well. But what I was trying to say is, most games seem like they have a lot of their heart based in other games. So like, for example, like if you play like CSGO and you go to another shooting game, you're obviously going to have experience from like using mouse and keyboard or whatever to shoot in that game. And if a new game comes out that's shooting based, you're gonna already have an edge up on somebody that has never played a shooting game before, obviously. Whereas like even Minecraft, like even with Hytale, dude, people were building crazy shit in Hytale like within 1 week, because it was so much like Minecraft that everybody already kind of knew what to do. Another game that I could think of that kind of had that same noob aspect when it first came out was Rocket League. Dude, if you go back and watch the clips of Rocket League when that game first came out, holy shit. Like, today's noobs are so much better than back in the day's noobs, because today's noobs have, like, most of them have seen people play Rocket League. Most of them have, like, experience watching it and, like, gaining information, just small tidbits just based off of watching it and seeing the gameplay. Most people, they go to a game after they've seen someone play it or they find interest in it. But I swear to you, if you go back and you watch gameplay from when Rocket League first came out, dude, everybody would, like, you would not be able to fathom how ass people were at the game. It was like 7 people going at the, or 6 people going at the ball, and like every single person missing the ball all in a row. It was crazy. Like, the ball would literally just roll around the arena and nobody could fucking hit it. It was that bad. And like the goals that people were like clipping from the first year were like bumping the ball into the net and being like, oh, I made a goal. Like, there was, holy fuck, 41 people up in here. Thank y'all for being here. Holy. But dude, that shit was that shit was so funny. I probably have a couple clips of myself from back in the day in Rocket League, and my point being in all of this is that we don't get many games that have such an original idea to them that we get that kind of noob level gameplay where nobody is familiar with the mechanics in any way at all. And that's how Minecraft was at first. Like, Minecraft was seriously like, I'm like watching Ethos Lab play from when, like, I don't know, this is like 15 years ago or something in this this playthrough that I'm watching, and he's looking kind of like a noob, bro, even though he at the time was one of the best Minecraft players in all of the game. And like, I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like, he's building like simple redstone contraptions, and like back in the day I was like, oh, like when Pistons first came out, that was the sick thing, dude. He like making those simple Minecraft or redstone like farms or whatever. Like, he made a melon farm, and I remember back in the day watching him and being like, this dude's a fucking genius, bro. Holy shit. He steps on a pressure plate and it harvests the melons. Like, Gen 1 Pokemon. Exactly, dude. Like, exactly. Pokemon back in the day. Now, I do have to argue that there were probably some people who played Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest that had somewhat of prior knowledge, but Pokemon was more aimed at the younger generation. So yeah, as a whole, most of the people that played Pokemon were super bad at, like, people were using, you know, oh, Surf does 95 damage or whatever. They would just spam Surf at everything because it was like the strongest move, and nobody cared about whether or not something was super effective or not. Literally, if you show me anybody back in the day that used any boosting moves, nobody used like Swords Dance or Amnesia, even though in Gen 1 Amnesia was literally the most busted thing on planet Earth. Nobody knew about that shit. Like, it wasn't until like years after that people were like, holy fuck, this is insanely OP. Swords Dance, that shit don't even do damage. Exactly, yeah. Surf still clear. You know what? True, Surf is still one of the best fucking moves in the game. 100% accurate HM move with 95 base power. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's basically like the Thunderbolt of water moves. Or is it 90 base power? Forgive me, I'm a noob, Fenrir, before you start fucking roasting me. Before you start roasting my ass on a fucking fireplace, dude, like... wants to put me on the thing and just fucking slow turn me around and just at any fucking moment he just wants to roast me, dude. You do that yourself? All right, don't worry. All right. Okay, true. Used to use only attack modes till Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think I was like 12 when Diamond and Pearl came out, and I feel like this happens to a lot of people, but at one point in your childhood, you almost decide you're like, I'm too old for Pokemon, and you're like 12 years old, bro. It's so funny. It's so funny because I've talked to a bunch of people about this that like Pokemon to this day. There's like a small window where you're like, I hate this. I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not doing Pokemon anymore. I'm not fucking baby. And then you realize you're like, oh shit, Pokemon's actually pretty fun. And then you go back to it like a couple years later, and then you get re-addicted to it. And then you're like, oh shit, maybe things don't have an age limit on them. Like, dude, when I was playing like competitive Pokemon, I swear to you, if you put any kid that was like playing Pokemon at that level up against a competitive player that was like, oh, Pokemon's for babies, and you would just absolutely wipe the floor with them, they would realize like, oh, maybe there's more depth to this game than I thought. Like, the first time you have somebody use like get like an Omni boost or something and then baton pass it to a crazy mon, or like I remember the first time someone used baton pass strats on me and I was like you can pass stat boosts to other Pokemon that can't get the moves to boost their stats. And like I remember from that moment on, I was like, I'm fucking hooked. I'm gonna use that on somebody else. And then I did it, and I wiped the floor with them, and I was like, I get it now. I get it. Pokemon is a strategy game, not a button mashing simulator. Nah, they're cheating. True. Yeah, I do remember feeling that way a couple times, like, they're hacksing me. This is hacks. But nah, most of the time you would call hacks, you're just booty ass at the game. And I remember the feeling of being like, holy crap, I'm absolutely shit at this game, and then wanting to just be the very best that no one ever was, dude. Pokemon drills that shit into your head because they want you to keep playing their games, I swear to you, bro. They're like, be the very best. Buy every single Pokemon pack that you see at Walmart. Only then can you be the very best. You need all the best cards. You need to keep spend hundreds of hours in our game. Be the very best. And I was like, yes, sir, I will be the very Chin Pokemon. Yes, I will be the best there ever was. And I sunk like 1,500 hours into Pokemon Showdown. Or more, probably more than that, honestly. Back in Gen 6, dude. If I was one of those people where if you looked at my Gen 6 file, when you like start up the game, it was 99999. I literally maxed out the time played on it. Do you keep counting your resets? No. I'm just trying, like, this was just a playthrough, and this was kind of like a last moment thing where I'm like, I wasn't even gonna do resets for this today. That's a lie. I'll show you. I will show you. I have that play. Oh, maybe I don't actually. Maybe I reset it. What's up, Colt? Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, Fenrir. You're right. It was 5-9. You're right. Just yapping. Can't pay attention to every detail. You just gotta be right, don't you? You just gotta be right every time, don't you, huh? An actual pro would know that, by the way. Yeah, I was never a pro. I was just top 30 in the world. You hit the... We hit the 10 like count for Big Mike. We got Big Mike here. What's up? What's up, Code? This is Big Mike. Thank you for hitting the like count for Big Mike. Now we're gonna have to do like, we'll go 20. Please. There we go. Tried and true. That's gonna have to be my go-to from now on. That's a good one. Good luck. Hope you get it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope I do too, because this, you know what? I'm not against the Yap streams. He's gonna slide around Noonsky still down. Yeah, you can come here, man. I'm just gonna be doing this. This is a Yap stream. Just doing shiny hunting. Full odds shiny hunting in Gen 3. Toy. Toy like a toiger. Yes, yes, very nice. Toy like a toiger. I have 45 people up in here. What is going on? Am I getting botted? I feel like I'm getting botted, bro. We have had a lot of new chatters today, but 45 people? There it is. Now 20 people just left. I feel like sometimes though, you get people ending stream and then it just injects you with like somebody who had 20 people in their stream for a moment and then all of them leave immediately. Now we're back up to 39. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep hunting Deoxys because until there's not 40 people in it. Like, it's crazy how I've been doing streaming for like 7 months now, and it's crazy how all I need to do is just come back to retro Pokemon and it feels like everybody comes back. It's very weird. I was gonna play some Breath of the Wild today, but I think there's like literally no chance we'd have 40 people in here right now if we were doing Breath of the Wild. This is the one right here. Never mind. You know, sometimes I'm just trying to clip farm. It would be sick. It would be a sick clip farm if I called it. But with these, I feel like with these types of hunts, it just happens. You're in the middle of yapping and it just happens. And then you're like, blah, blah, blah. It always catches you out. You still want Stadium? I actually literally played Stadium 2 for about 10 minutes this morning, contemplating whether or not I should stream it. But if I'm being honest, the Stadium was a lot more fun when you could import your Pokemon from other games. I think I have to talk to it from the left. I'm pretty sure that means it restarts it. I'm pretty sure if I do that from the left, it will not work. I think you have to do it from right here. Oh, yeah, see, I moved and then it restarted. Yeah, you have to do it from the front space. If that was the fucking reset where it was shiny, I'm literally never forgiving you. I'm just kidding. There's no way to possibly know that. Now I'll go my whole life in absolute anguish thinking what could have been. Thank you for that, Fenrir. It's gonna cripple me, send me into a spiral of depression, and it's all your fault. Good banger to come on during shiny hunting. Wrong gen, but still. I can't believe I made this song like, I don't know how many years ago, like 7 years ago I made this song. Remixed this song, sorry. Kind of goes hard though. I kind of wanted to make it still have like the similar vibe to the original one. So I recreated all the noises. Like I made all these noises from scratch, which is not really that hard considering they're all like very retro analog noises. Basically, like you got like saw waves and sine waves. It's pretty simple. Yeah, I absolutely love remaking this one. I have a goldenrod one somewhere. I don't know if I ever uploaded it. Should probably just upload it. I'll go find it on my PC and upload. I have to finish it. You know what? I thought about doing an entire Gen 2 album of just remixes of Gen 2 songs. I still kind of want to do that, but that's... I have no fucking free time anymore, man. This is my only free time, and it's during when I work, which isn't exactly free time. I still have to do stuff, like... I still have to end stream early so I can still, like, do stuff and reorganize and shit like that, but for the most part, it's pretty lax here, I'm not gonna lie, especially this time of year. Once summer comes around, I live in a city that's like, I don't want to say what city I live in, but I'll just say that when the summer comes around, it gets insane where I am. Winter, a lot of people in the area that I live in, not even just my city, but a lot of the surrounding areas shut down in the winter because we live in just such a touristy place. Kind of sucks sometimes, but at the same time, it's good for my business, so whatever. It's like the only reason we can stay afloat is because the summer brings so much more business. So we'll have to see how the stream might get interrupted a lot more in the next couple weeks here, depending on when people start coming up, but man, when are we gonna get this Deoxys, guys? Holy smokes, it's been like, what, 100 resets? Oh my god, this is torture. I've never reset 100 times before. That's crazy. I thought we'd have it by now. Sarcasm detected, anybody? I have been seeing these posts of people who have never shiny hunted in Gen 3 before, and they're like, I've literally been shiny hunting for 7 hours straight and haven't gotten a shiny Charmander. And I'm like, who's gonna tell them? Who's gonna tell them? Charmander, like the starters actually suck to hunt too, because there's so much, there's like dialogue, and then you have to like your other, your rival comes up and picks their Pokemon, and it's like, dude, holy shit. Resetting for starters fucking sucks. A game where it's actually fun is Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because you get 3 checks every single reset, because you can go and if you didn't know, in the wheel when you spin them around to look at them, they actually appear shiny on the wheel, which is like, I think the only game where that happens. So a lot of people pick Heart Gold and Soul Silver for one of the first full odds shiny hunts, because technically it's not even full odds. It's yeah, I'm full odds divided by 3, since you get 3 checks every time. If you want to go that route, I still think it's full odds. You get 3 chances at full odds. However you want to look at it, I guess. But if you don't care what your starter is, it's a fun way to play, or to do a shiny hunt. If you have Heart Gold or Soul Silver and you've never done a full odds shiny hunt, I implore you to do that one, because I think it took me like an hour and a half the first time I did it. What's up, Ted? Yeah, I think it was only like an hour and a half to get a shiny, which is crazy in a full odd game. But then I went on to shiny hunt that Heracross, and it took me 2 years. Good luck on your yellow Deoxys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can you do one? Can I do that shiny hunt? Is that what you're saying? I would do that shiny hunt, but I do not have a capture card on a DS. Otherwise, I would do that shiny hunt. That's a super fun shiny hunt. Honestly, a lot of people like watching that shiny hunt just because it's like, it really, honestly, it would probably on average only take about maybe 6 streams to get the shiny. But you do, I mean, the resets are actually a little quicker in that game too, so who knows. Yeah, my friend came on here to message me because I've been streaming, I didn't respond to him. I feel bad. You can't run it on PC. Oh, I guess I could do that, but it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? It wouldn't feel right to me. I'd want it to be like a real like on cartridge mon. I do have a friend that has a capture card 3DS. I wonder if I could borrow it from him. They don't stream that much anymore, especially on their 3DS. They don't stream. There is long lost old footage of the first stream I ever did when I was 16. I was in my friend who streams Basement, and so when I was super into Gen 6 competitive, it was, I can't remember what it was. It was like, yeah, we were doing Battle Me, beat my team and get a free shiny Pokemon with my buddy, and I literally did 15 battles in a row and nobody beat me. Literally nobody beat me. It was such a fucking dope stream. I felt like a god, bro. I had like one of the most meta squads ever though. 55 viewers? What's happening? That's not real. We're getting botted. That can't be real, right? There, went back to 33. All right. 55 people peek in here? That's kind of crazy. We're fucking shiny hunt. I thought there was gonna be nobody in here today, dude. I'm not a shiny hunting channel. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that. There was like a month or two where all I did was shiny hunt. Well, with ZA. ZA, I think, was the most we shiny hunted. We did a full shiny Scarlet playthrough too, if anyone's interested in that. That was a fun time. Not many people were around for that, but that was one of my favorite pieces of content I did. Just, it was so chill. Scarlet's not a bad, I think Scarlet gets a bad rep. You're shiny hunting Bulbasaur before you shift 5 days in? Ah, yikes. Good luck, man. That, like I was saying before, I feel like those ones take so long just because there's like dialogue included, and then your rival comes up and grabs them on too. It's a lot of other shit happening. Whereas this one is just like soft reset. We're right there right away. Little small animation. It's not as bad. I mean, there's obviously way quicker ways to shiny hunt than this, but yeah, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna have 5 fucking screens up all doing the same thing. We're going full odds, one game cartridge. I mean, that thing pops up, I'm having a ball though. And dude, you know what the funny thing is? I was thinking about doing Pokopia. I was looking at some other streamers who were doing Pokopia, and their average viewer count was way down, and I was like, that's probably enough for me to not play Pokopia. You give me luck on this Deoxys. Once it's shiny, the wait pays off entirely. Luckily for the starters, it's only like 27-30 seconds. Yeah, that's still a lot. I think this particular hunt is probably like 3 per minute, and it's 2 per minute with like the starters, which it's still like, yeah, 3 per minute is not really that much, but yeah, good luck to you, man. It's I hope you get your shiny Bulba. Bulbasaur, I think, is the best looking shiny out of the 3 starters. I'll probably turn this into Deoxys defense form, honestly. I'm a big fan of defense form Deoxys. Attack, if you use like attack or speed form Deoxys, you literally have to put a sash on it or it is a useless Pokemon. You could go up against it with like Arcanine extreme speed at one time and it's dead if you don't have a sash on it. It's such a bad mon. Though there are definite, like, I've used it in Ubers before and it can hold its own depending on like what you give it. It's mostly used as a lead though, because it can set up stealth rocks and it's extremely fast, so you like almost always get the rocks off. Get your rocks off. Another banger. It's been a while since I made this song. One of my best bangers though. Defense form always looks so nice. Yeah, I think it's the coolest looking one too. I think they all look pretty cool. I actually don't like Deoxys. I don't like this regular form, especially this sprite on here. Like the way its head looks, it looks so like, let's just look how derpy this thing looks. I think does that not look derpy? This might be one of the worst Deoxys sprites in general though, but I feel like its head, it looks like a monkey, like with big wide ears. I don't know. And then its hand looks too big. Pretty bad sprite in my opinion. Thank you for the banger alert, CacDog. Thank you. This song takes a while to get going, so you probably don't even hear it yet. Thank you for the banger alert, CacDog. Thank you for the banger alert. CacDog. Clearly, we're getting this shiny today. They could have done better with the sprite work there. Yeah. I don't normally complain about Gen 3 sprites, but dude, this sprite is kind of goony as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the little peg legs too. Like, it just looks very disproportionate to what I know Deoxys to look like. I don't know. How do you change Deoxys forms in this game? Does it come with the item to change its forms, or wait, is that only a... Well, I guess I'm a noob. Fucking let me hear it. Let me hear it, Fenrir. I'm a noob. You can't change the forms? Huh. Well, I mean, I guess if you transfer it to home, you could change it in the other games, so. It's not doable. Oh, interesting. It's determined by the game? So what form is it? Isn't this just regular form Deoxys right here? Or is this attack form Deoxys technically? Let me look up Deoxys forms real quick. Imagine that was the shiny right there. Oh yeah, this is just normal form Deoxys. And then you got attack, defense, speed form. Defense form looks the sickest. I think normal form looks the worst, honestly. Speed form's kind of cool. Maybe it goes defense, attack, speed, normal form for me. The stats on this Pokemon are absolutely fucking bonkers too. Like, yeah, 150 attacks. In normal form, it's literally 150 attack, 150 special attack, 150 speed with all 50 HP and defenses. Attack form is 180, 180, 150 with 20 in defenses. Defense form is 160s in defense with a 90 speed, which is why I think defense form is probably the best. It's like the most well-rounded. Like, the 90 speed is a lot better than what you'd expect on a defense form. And then the speed form is 180 speed, 90 special defense, 90 defense, and then 95s in attacks. The thing that does suck about defense form, I will say, is that all of them have 50 HP stats. So even the defense form has a base 50 HP stat, which is actually fucking abysmal. But speed form is an emerald. Okay. Whoops, fire red is attack. This is normal form. This is an attack form. You had to change. I think in the new games where you can get Deoxys, Leaf Green is defense form, but why would this be normal form then? Because this is definitely not attack form. Normal form is the one with the weird monkey ears. I mean, whatever. Normal form's still decent, but is it really that? Is it really defense form in Leaf Green? I think if we transfer it, we'll be able to change it. Either way, honestly, attack form is probably, or regular normal form is probably more viable competitively. Not that I'm using mythical Pokemon competitively. I don't really play Ubers anymore. It won't show until you catch it. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. The more you know. Reading Rainbow. Just take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Let me take y'all back. Let me take y'all back with some Reading Rainbow. You trying to get him to be shiny? Absolutely. One day. Anybody got Anybody vibing with the Reading Rainbow callback? Has low HP, however, what? However, what, Fenrir? Fenrir, what are you gonna say to me? You're gonna try to make me look foolish? Taste this cosmic. Yeah, it does get cosmic power recover, which is nasty. Shuckle has a very low base HP too, but his defenses obviously make up for it. Reading Rainbow is a classic. I agree. Take a look. It's in a book. All Amen, thank you for all Amen. I don't know how to say it, but thank you for subbing up, man. I appreciate it. I can be anything. Hell yeah, bro. Dude. Dragon Tales, Reading Rainbow, the stuff they used to play on the fucking big cathode monitor when you were at nap time, bro. Or you go into the school library and instead of having you read books, they just play a video of why you should read books. You know, I never really thought about it like that, but it is kind of funny. Wishbone was dope too. I don't know if I watched Wishbone. I did watch Zaboomafoo. Anyone watch Zaboomafoo? Dude, I remember being a kid and being like, dude, how did they get this fucking I was really young when Zaboomafoo was, so don't roast me here, but I was like, how did they get this lemur to do all this shit? And then I watched Zaboomafoo like a couple years ago or something, and I was like, man, I was a fucking idiot. Gateway drug to the library. It's free. Everything in the library is free. We look back on and realize how much of your childhood was brought up alongside his shows and what he was affiliated with. Was he the guy from Reading Rainbow? Was he the main guy that they showed on Reading Rainbow? That sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar. Just take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I should fucking remix that with some like heavy drums. Like, just take a look. Dude, get some like fucking D&B behind that. That would be sick. Reading Rainbow remix. Absolute gas. Why do I feel like that would go off, dude? Why do I feel like that would go viral? Out of everything, I feel like I've made, like, put my heart and soul into some of my songs. I feel like I would come out with the Reading Rainbow fucking, like, dubstep remix, and it would just fucking, everyone would go crazy on it. And Geordie LaForge? I don't know these names, guys. I recognize LeVar Burton, that one I recognize, but I don't know, like, exactly from where. Ho-Oh remix? How would I do Ho-Oh remix? Ding ding. That's kind of how I was. You mean like his cry or like what? Or like the battle theme for Ho-Oh? Without a doubt, you're right. Which? So what was the? Who is Geordie LaForge? What shows are they responsible for? Are they Dragon Tales? Barney? I did watch Barney. Rick Way's the introduction theme. Oh, I don't know. He's Rainbow? Oh, okay. True. Reading Rainbow and then put Ho-Oh on the cover. It was Ho-Oh that got me into rainbows. And then I decided I'm gay. I saw that Ho-Oh rainbow and then I knew it right then and there. That's my that's my jam. Oh, it's Star Trek? Okay, for sure. I've seen a little bit of Star Trek. For some reason, I don't really get into like space shows that much. I did enjoy like the movie The Martian and stuff, but don't get mad, guys. I've never seen a single Star Wars movie in my life. I'm more of a Lord of the Rings guy. I watch Lord of the Rings a lot. Fenrir? Nah. Fenrir? Enough with the links. Enough with the links. No, I'm not taking a look. We're shiny hunting, Fenrir. I'm not taking a look. We're not. Don't click on his link. It's malware. Guys, he's trying to spread malware. Don't click on it. I know it says youtube.com. It's not youtube.com. It takes you straight. He gets full control over your PC. He steals your credit cards. It's an epic theme. Okay. I swear to God, if this is a fucking clip of me when I click this, bro. I'm automatically clicking off of this if it's a... Okay, all right. It is. It's not a clip. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That is a great theme. You're right. I just don't... Dude, it's like the boy who cried wolf. I don't fucking trust you anymore. I've lost all trust for Fenrir at this point, dude. He posted a YouTube thing. I'm like, that's a clip of me saying some out-of-pocket shit, and he's... Every fucking time... it was a boy who cried wolf kind of situation. I didn't believe it was gonna be just a theme. You fulfilled your goal. All right. Now you can post links, and I'll click on them again. Deoxys will never show up. Man, if we get Deoxys today, that'll be good vibes. That'll be heckin' good vibes, guys. Very good vibes. Do it for Big Mike. Guys, can we get Deoxys for Big Mike here? Not even for Big Mike, bro. Dude, right here. This was the star of The Blind Side right here. This guy right here. Starred in The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. You're doing your first Gen 3 shiny hunt now, starting off a simple game corner Abra. That's like the easiest hunt in the entire game for sure. Yeah, full odds in this game. Yeah, that's a good one to start out with for sure. You ever watch Gargoyles? LeVar Burton voice there as well. Some other notable shows back in the day like Captain Planet and Transformers. Okay, I've seen Captain Planet, but not Gargoyles. I'm a 95 baby, so that might have been a little bit, maybe a couple years before my time. What else did I watch as a kid? Like, yeah, like Zaboomafoo, Dragon Tales. What's another good one? What's another in Franklin, and what's the bear one called? What's the bear one? God, what's the bear one called? You guys know what I'm talking about when I say the bear one, right? Big House? The Berenstein. Don't get me started on the Berenstain Bears, bro. You spelled it fucking wrong and you're in the wrong universe. Don't get me started on the Mandela effect, bro. I did see this guy who had... he put a bunch of these items in his safe and he was like, look at this. He was like, look, I have this artifact. And he pulled it out and it was the Berenstein Bears spelt with an E. Like the original way that everyone remembers it instead of the Berenstain Bears. Had it in a safe. And that shit looked pristine condition. So I was like, bro, you really trying to tell me this is a book from the fucking 80s or 90s or whatever? Like, it looks like you just fresh printed that shit. I don't know how much I believe in the Mandela effect. I mean, maybe. It is crazy to me that Fruit of the Loom tried to say that there was no cornucopia on their tags for their sweatpants or whatever. That I know for a fact there was a cornucopia for Fruit of the Loom. If there's no way there was not. I remember seeing it. Pikachu never had a black tail. Stop it. They were never stained. All jokes aside, I forgot how it's spelled legitimately. It's Berenstain. S-T-A-I-N. Instead of S-T-I or E-I-N. It's apparently Berenstain Bears. And it's always been Berenstain Bears, even though everyone remembers Berenstein Bears. It could have just been one of those things that a lot of the people that when you were getting those books read to you, you just remembered it by the way that somebody was saying the title of it instead of being able to actually read the title. So in your memory, it's Berenstein because every time someone read it to you, they'd read the title as the Berenstein Bears, and then it got locked in your mind as that. That seems far more likely than CERN creating a different universe trying to split particles. The only bear shows you can think of is Bear in the Big Blue House. I forgot about that shit. No, it's like this little bear. I'm like, it's just this little bear. It's literally called Little Bear. I'm almost positive. Little Bear, right? Right, is that the one? Is it just straight up Little Bear? Yeah, I think that I came to the conclusion just by fucking yapping, bro. Little Bear, yeah, I remember Little Bear being one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. Franklin, like that turtle who was like part of Boy Scouts or whatever. There's that one. Man, it's been a long time since I thought about those shows. I think you're right, that rung a bell. Yeah, Little Bear. I'm almost positive it's Little Bear. And then there's like, man, what are the other ones? Rocket Power? I did watch Rocket Power. Yeah. Rocket Power was one of my favorites from back in the day. A lot of the Nickelodeon shows, I watched all of those. Like Berenstain Enterprises, 1978. Yeah, I believe it. Like I said, I think it might just be one of those like phenomenon that people don't realize. Like you retained it as Berenstein because it was read to you as that before you could even read. You haven't heard of it in so long. That's such a deep pull. Hell yeah. Yeah, I forgot the name almost completely, but I remember watching it so much when I was a kid. I have another like super deep memory of watching the Bionicle movie, like one of the first ones, and literally just watching that shit and being like, this is literally peak fucking cinema. It was probably such garbage, but I remember watching it and being like, holy fuck, dude. Bionicles are sick as fuck. Didn't they discontinue Bionicles? That's fucking sad. Bionicles were the shit, dude. Bionicles were better than Lego. Call me crazy. Your brother and I felt the same way. Hell yeah, dude. Bionicles were the shit, dude. Bionicles, they were so much easier to put together, and then you could like move their arms and stuff, and like it was like Legos mixed with an action figure. And then there's no way you could call it a doll. Used to build them without the gears. You mean without the like being joint parts? We had a full correction of those build-up models they had. The first edition, they had first edition Bionicles. The ones that, so you used to just build them without like arms or legs or what? Yeah, I didn't know they had first edition Bionicles. That's cool. I don't know if I had any first edition Bionicles. All my Bionicles are fucking they went to Goodwill, I think. I'm so thankful I never got rid of my Pokemon cards, dude. I do. I'm gonna show you guys this because this just happened the other day. Look at my collection. It's a collector app. It's collector app, so it's not like super accurate, but that is what my collection is sitting at. It hit $40,000 the other day for the first time. And that trajectory on that graph, that's literally all it's been doing lately. Pokemon is going absolutely fucking insane, dude. I have, in the last 6 months, my collection has gone up $12,000. Pokemon is a crazy investment, dude. It was essentially bare bones Bionicle, but it was a blast. Hell yeah. I don't remember how I used to do it, but if you could build it wrong enough, the arm doesn't move. Okay. I don't know if I built it in the wrong way ever. Gotta get to work, but you sub, so you'll be looking for me to catch this shiny. Kick some ass with elegance with that yellow alien. I will, dude. I got the master. I saved the master ball. We caught Lugia and Ho-Oh without the master ball, so we could catch this with it and just not have to fuck around. But thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming here and chatting. I like a good chat. I like talking on some nostalgia there. I appreciate it. Have a good day though, man. Peace out. We hit 21 likers already, guys. Oh my gosh. Even better. Hell yeah, dude. 21 likers on the day already. How long have we been going for? Hour and 25 minutes, 21 likes. I think that might be the most likes I've gotten in a long time. Like goal 25. Please, they still have my family. Imagine that was shiny and I'm just sitting here typing like the fucking like goal. I want to see this thing shine. Maybe this will be what we do on the channel. If I keep getting fucking 40 concurrent, like we had 55 concurrent today, like if that keeps happening, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Like, god damn, I want my channel to grow. I can't do this. Is not gonna be the only thing I do forever though. I can't do shiny hunts as my only thing, guys. Please, YouTube, do not lock me into only shiny hunts. I don't want it can't be my niche. It can't. I will literally bang my head against a wall after a week of shiny hunting. Okay, after a month of shiny hunting. I've done shiny hunting for... On ZA, it's a lot more rewarding. It's a lot easier when you can just get the shiny like really, really quickly. But in these games, like, it gets like... It gets to be a bit much after like 20 plus hours of just resetting over and over and over and over. Though this would be a good one to add to the collection. That's the only reason why if I'm being honest, the only reason I bought this game was straight up to be able to transfer shiny Deoxys over to home. Oh, I did not mean to reset. Oh god, we missed it. We missed it. That was the one. Oh fuck. It didn't even load in. It's fine. Maybe this is it. Never mind. If we don't get it today, I'll delete my channel. To catch them is my real test. Train them is my cause. Dude, fucking what's that guy's name? The original. That guy's kind of sad. I don't know if you guys have seen, like, yeah, I love the OG Pokemon theme song. It's great. That dude has ridden on the wave of that small little ounce of fame for the rest of his life, man. I don't know, he's like in his 50s or 60s now, and that guy literally signs Pokemon cards for a fee. Like, he's like, I'll sign your Jason Page, he's like, I'll sign your Pokemon card for $400. It'll skyrocket the value of your card. Absolutely skyrocket it. Bruh, you a washed up has-been. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I like Jason Page. I like that he did the OG song. But like, come on, man. You're really, really milking the absolute piss out of it. He's milking it as hard as you could possibly milk that ounce of fame, bro. It's a little hard. It's a little cringe, a little hard to watch sometimes, but like, his auto isn't worth anything anymore. Yeah, I know. He's probably fucking signed a billion things, and he's like, here, pay me $400 and you'll get my autograph. And it's like, you go on eBay and it's like, type in like Jason Page auto, and it's like 80,000 results. Like, people just trying to fucking unload their shit now because they're like, all this dude does is sit around all day and sign cards, I swear. I mean, you gotta respect the grind, kinda, because like, in a way, if I ever got that famous from something like that, and I am a singer too, if that ever happened to me, I will probably fucking milk it too. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I would milk the shit. I need money, bro. If someone was gonna pay me $400 for an auto, hell, maybe I would do it. Like, I do feel bad though, like you said, his auto really isn't worth anything anymore. So like, at some point, would you not feel bad for asking for money for something that basically does not add any value to a card? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the OG Ash Ketchum voice actor, her auto still holds value. I can't remember her name though. Fuck, man. I got sick last night. Got some chest pain. That's okay. If I die, you'll know because I won't stream on Tuesdays. Excuse me. This is the one. Oh, I always say this, but if anyone can tell me what this remix is that I did without looking it up, you can get modded. Because we vibe. If you know what this song is, literally just by hearing it, I would be so fucking impressed. I would just automatically mod you. By the way, yes, Michael Valentine. What? You have me in shock. I'm waiting. 23 viewers, 23 likes. That's where it should be at, guys. Thank you. What's the sickest Pokemon card in my collection? I have a PSA 8.5 Gold Star Suicune, which is like around 2K. And then I have Japanese Pikachu's Secret Rare from the base set re-release, which is like, or the Evolutions, like the Japanese version of Evolutions. It's like the #1 card from the set. It's in English, it's like a $400 something card or something. In Japanese, it's 1.5 or 6K. So I have the Suicune, I have that one. I have Korokoro Shining Mew in a PSA 6, which is up to $800. I have why did I do that again? I have is it Breakpoint, or I can't remember which one, but I have the full art shiny Mega Rayquaza, which is around $1,000. I have you can go, I don't know which streams I did it on, but I showed my entire collection off basically on one stream. I have PSA 8 Neo Umbreon, that's like $500. I got a couple, I have like a bunch of cards that are in like the 500 range, like Houndoom from like E-Series Houndoom, E-Series Charizard, E-Series Tyranitar, all hollow. I have Shining Mewtwo, Shining Celebi, Shining Noctowl. That's off the top of my head. I could look at my collector app real quick. Those are like my favorite ones that I have. Oh, I have the Team Magma's Groudon EX, this one. If you can see that even. I have that one. That one's like $492 right now. I have first edition mint condition Gengar from Fossil. That's around $400. Got the Bubble Mew. I got the Sunbreon. I got the Charizard V Alt. I have a bunch of original EX cards. Those ones are all pretty sick. My collection is like so spread out. Double Hollow Shining Gyarados. Yeah, those are fucking real hard. What did this dude say? Yeah, that's a crazy fucking take, bro. That's a crazy fucking take. That is an absolutely insane take. If you think every single fucking American is responsible for what America does, you're literally a dumb piece of shit. That's crazy. That is a crazy fucking take, dude. I just sold my PSA 10 Moonbreon. This, ooh, I wouldn't have done that, bro. That's a long-term hold right there. So true. Are you talking about what I said about all Americans not being responsible, or what are you saying so true to? I'm just curious. I just hate when people could, dude, how are you fucking blaming? You go on a random stream, you can't control what others do, you can only control your own actions. Exactly. Like, dude, do you think I'm at my fucking job right now doing this as a second job. Do you think I actually have any say what our government does, dude? It's crazy how people could come in and just blame a random person. Like, dude, that's that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but like, you cannot be right in the head if you are doing that. Like, If you think anybody in any country has any say over anything that happens, you're just fucking wrong. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, I'm not sitting here fucking calling the shots. Why are you blaming me? I get you're hurt. Probably, like, if you're in that situation, you're probably hurting right now, and I understand it, but do not misplace that hurt. Don't misplace that anger and sadness on somebody like me who literally has zero control over any of that shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're allowed to be hurt. You're allowed to be upset, but you do not need to take it out on other people. He was arrested on jury duty because this dude thought I could investigate the government. What? What the fuck? In the jury, you're just like, bro, I'm just part of the fucking... He's like, you get out there and you do this fucking work. You're like, bro, what are you talking? What do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? I think it's because there's so much chaos in the world. It's so bad right now. Our world is ass backwards. Unfortunately, yes, one of the person. We can't do anything, and this is the whole problem. Everyone needs to realize we're humans, and humanity is gone. Humanity is not gone. I disagree with that. I feel like I try on like a daily basis to try and at least do something nice every day for somebody, because karma exists in my opinion, and I try and I'm like, I don't necessarily believe in this, but there's something called like a crystal soul. And it just basically means that you're the type of person that just reflects energy back at people. And that's kind of who I am. Like when people come on my channel and they start talking nonsense, you light me up real quick. If there's a fire under my ass, if you got a fire under your ass, there's one under mine, and I'll probably fucking, bellow the flames tenfold if you're going to be a dick to me. But like, if somebody is nice to me, dude, I literally go out and do a nice thing for somebody else immediately. Because you have to, like, it's your duty to do shit like that, in my opinion. You work in customer service, so you do the same. It's a fun, it's the fact of what I see that worries me. Yeah, in the world, obviously. We're probably on the brink of WW3, but just try to be friendly with everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's all you can really do. Pokemon Soul Crystal, for sure. We'll have to make it. But yeah, man, I mean, when people, like, I see people, like, I do retail and stuff. Yeah, we own the business, my dad and I, but like I do retail as well, because it's just me and my dad basically. But yeah, there's people, dude, I've said this before, but I have had people come into the shop and I can just tell. I have this like innate feeling. I'm like, this person is down and out. Like, it's just something in the way that people talk. Like, you can tell that their soul is like broken in some way. It's not that hard. Like, depression is a pretty easy thing to sense, especially if you've experienced it yourself. And I had this one woman come in who was she's like, I just want to get some CBD for my husband and hopefully we can help him out. And I was like, oh, like, I asked her more about it because she seemed really sad and seemed like she wanted to talk about it. And she went on to talk about how her husband had like stage 4 pancreatic cancer, which is like basically a death sentence. And she like ended up bawling her eyes out, and like she literally came and gave me a hug while she was crying. And I was like, I don't know if I like put off that energy for some people, but like I feel like all it takes sometimes for some people is to show that you just care about their existence and their life, and that they're not just some like alone person in the world that is going through these struggles. Like, anybody can be a shoulder, bro. Anybody can be somebody to lean on. You don't need to know somebody like super well to make their day better, to give them reason to keep going, man. Like, if we had more of that shit in the world, we wouldn't, I'm not gonna say it would solve all the world's problems, but like maybe we would have more people believing that things could get solved. Because it feels like, dude, after the big C hit, everybody, it felt like there was a systemic fucking plan to divide absolutely everybody as far as we possibly could. Just like polarize ideologies as far as you could possibly polarize them, and then just hope everybody hates each other because you can't believe one thing without the other. You're stuck in box of ideologies and you're never allowed outside of it, and if you step outside of it, then you're part of that box. And it's, I don't know, man, it's really sad. It's really sad because I think it is so simple. It's crazy how it's like all comes down to, you could just be nice. Like, it's funny. It's funny to me. All you really need to do is like, hey, you could just be nice to people. Like, saw my good vibes day one. Much love, Tech Dog. A genuine how you doing really goes a long way too. I used to work at a restaurant. Crazy hard. Yeah, dude, I agree, man. Some people go weeks without anybody giving a shit about how they're feeling. I've gone through it myself. It sucks. It sucks to feel like nobody genuinely cares about what you feel. And then you have to, dude, that's why we have, I feel like, such a bad epidemic of depression. Like, people, I don't want to say the word because I don't know how quickly I'll get flagged or whatever for saying it, but like, you know what I'm saying. More and more people, actually, I think the percentages of what I'm talking about have gone down in recent years, but either way, in my opinion, that shit should not even be happening to begin with. Like, there should be enough community around for nobody to ever have allow that to happen. And we have people in this fucking world that, I don't know if you heard about that Roblox cult that was like literally targeting children and trying to make them hurt themselves or further. And I'm like, dude, how? Like, where do you go wrong? How do you go that wrong in your life? I just don't get it. How do you go that far in the wrong direction and feel like it's the right thing to do? Like, I know morality, banger alert, hell yeah. I know Keck Dog likes this one. It just, dude, and I've talked with this about my friend before, but there's like philosophical, there's talks about how morality is just preference. And collectively, we've decided what are the right preferences to choose. Though I do feel there has to be some innate sense of what is right and wrong. It can't just be purely preferences. And to some degree, I agree that a lot of morality based in our society is based off of collective preference for whatever that might be, whatever the preference might be. Just because we've had years and years to develop these preferences. And though I do have to say that I think those preferences are based off of an innate feeling of what is right and wrong. And man, it's really crazy how it feels like some people are just completely devoid of that basic innate feeling. Like, I mean, if you take into account like Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff like that, do you think that dude had an innate feeling of empathy or what is right and wrong? Like, I feel like empathy might be just the word to use, because like if you have empathy, then you can obviously you could predict how someone might feel if something happens to them, because you don't want that thing to happen to you. And it's a pretty simple thing in my opinion. But people who are like serial killers and shit, they do not, there are some people that do not have that whatsoever. Like, I mean, dude, there's this clip, I don't know if you guys have seen this clip, but it was like this teenage kid, and the police go up to him, and the clip goes like, they walk up to him and they're like, are we gonna find anything concerning in your room at all? And he's like, yes. They're like, what are we gonna find in your room? And he's like, or what did he say? He's like, yeah, you'll find something concerning, yeah, or something like that. His voice is like high pitched. And then they're like, what are we gonna find in your room? And he's like, a human head and hands. Like, he literally just fucking turns into a completely different person. He's like, a human head and hands. It is a freaky ass fucking clip to watch. And he's like, yeah, that homeless man that went missing, yeah, I killed him and severed his limbs. And the cop was like, oh, Okay, that's gonna be in your room. Like, bro, people like that, something disconnected up there a long time ago, and it's never gonna be reconnected. That shit is fucking crazy, dude. Thankfully, I have empathy, and I love you all. Carl, that kills people. We were talking about that. We were talking about millennial slop yesterday. Carl. I'm trying to think of another good one, man. I was thinking, like, after we had that conversation yesterday, I was like, what's some more A-tier millennial slop? Couldn't think of anything. I was like, I feel like I got most of it out. Did anyone else have no looking? Or was that just my school that did no looking? Or was that like a very fucking refined piece of culture that happened only where I went, or where I grew up? There's this thing that we called no looking, and literally, I guess you could probably guess what it is. You literally just call someone's name and then you turn around and you walk the other way. And it literally, oh my God, it blew up in our school. You literally couldn't go an entire day without somebody no looking you at least a couple times. It was like, dude, you'd be walking to the next class in the hallway and there would be like you'd see 8 people no looking people on the way to your next class. Try it. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's kind of harmless. Like, if you think about it, it literally just leaves someone like in the hallway, like looking around, like what's just, it makes them look a little silly for a moment, but like, it's mostly harmless. But yeah, we had that. And then we had this other trend called, we wouldn't even call it anything. This, you don't remember that? It was probably just my school. We had another trend at my school called, I don't know, it didn't have a name, but it was, you would go up this, or like if somebody was talking about something that you maybe disagreed with, or like you didn't think, or if you thought they were bullshitting or something, you just go, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, you, in the most sarcastic fucking way possible. And that, I remember, I don't know if that was just our school or not either, but I remember that being a huge thing. Like, people just, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. And it would, dude, it was fucking infuriating. It was absolutely fucking infuriating to get you're probably righted. It's like, it was like irrefutable. You couldn't even say anything back. It was like, if you got you're probably righted, you're like, oh fuck, I can't keep talking. Yeah, you're probably right. That was a huge one. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Still kind of funny. Not millennial cringe, honestly. I think it would still be funny. Now we just hit each other. Now I just smack the shit out of everyone. Dude, my friend who's coming here today, he used to get in a lot of fights when he was younger. And there was one time where he beat the ever living piss out of this kid to the point of like, dude, it was like, he was in 8th grade and this kid was bleeding out of every facial orifice, bro. It was, his eyes were bleeding, like I've never seen that much blood on somebody's face, dude. He took his, like, you know those chain link fences around like the basketball courts and shit? He literally dragged this motherfucker by his shirt, stood him up, grabbed him by the hair, and then put his face in a chain link fence and dragged it down the fence as he was falling down. Oh my God, bro. I remember watching that shit and being like, oh no, he's suspended for 2 weeks or he's expelled. He got suspended for, it was either a week or 2, but he didn't get expelled. He went crazy on that shit. There was another kid who he beat the shit out of. I don't know if he got suspended for this one, because I don't think the kid ever narked on him. Maybe he did. He would know better than me. But there was, the football players at our school always used to hate us. I was a soccer player, and my buddy, he was a wrestler and just like a top tier fighter. Like he was, you did not want to fuck with my buddy. And this kid kept calling him a field fairy every single day. And our football team was absolute dog shit. Our football team had 0 wins at the time of saying this, and we were number 1 in the conference. And so like there's kind of an argument like, yo, at least be good at what you're doing. Anyway, he would call him a field fairy every day, and there was one day my buddy was just not having it. He was like, call me a field fairy one more fucking time and I'm gonna slam your ass in that fucking locker. And he walked up to him and he was like, field fucking fair. And before he could get fairy out, my buddy grabbed him by the fucking hair, slammed his face into a locker, and he slammed the fucking, like, these are thick metal lockers, and he put his head in the locker and was slamming the fucking locker door on the side of his face over and over. And I was like, oh shit. It was satisfying because this kid was oh god. You gotta hate those the fucking big mouth people that you just can't fucking keep it to themselves, bro. It was satisfying to watch, but I was like, holy, bro, hey bro, maybe just pump the brakes. He was just boom, boom, boom. He probably slammed it like fucking 10 times. I was like, okay. The good old days, bro. The good old days. You get expelled for that shit these days, probably. They turned the schools into a bunch of softies, bro. Why did I sound like Towley right there? I sounded exactly like Towley right there. The schools are for softies. Carl Weezer. My scapula. My scapula. My spleen. Jimbo, my spleen. My fiance hates it when I say my scapula. I don't know why she hates it so much, but she does hate it. Courtney, my scapula. You watching, Court? Jimmy's mom. Hey, Jimmy's mom. Fuck, dude, Jimmy Neutron was peak. The Jimmy Neutron movie, I remember seeing that shit when I was a kid and being like, oh my god, how does it even get any better than this, bro? Aliens and shit. They're all riding those fucking, like, amusement park rockets into space to save their parents. Peak. Absolute peak. You saw it in theaters with your parents? Oh, yeah. It was not a bad movie. It was not. Like, for the time, it was definitely not bad at all. I'm trying to think of other movies. Dude, nothing in SpongeBob. I know SpongeBob made a shit ton of movies since, but dude, nothing will compare to fucking Goofy Goober Rock from the very first SpongeBob movie ever made. That shit, actual peak. That was, dude, the first SpongeBob movie was so much better than all the dog shit they're making. Like, my daughter loves watching SpongeBob, and she'll watch the new movies and stuff, and it is gas, bro. It is absolute gas. But yeah, my daughter, she'll watch the new movies. So I've seen the new movies, but I'm like half the movie is okay because it's OG SpongeBob, and then the other half, they're 3D for some reason. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old grumpy man. Probably that. It was gas as fuck, though. No lie. NGL. Trying to think of the other banger movies. Like, did they do a Fairly Odd Parents movie? Did they do... I feel like they do. Didn't they do a Fairly Odd Parents crossover with Jimmy Neutron or something? Or did they do it with... Who did they do the cross? They did a bunch of crossover shit. Like, they did a Drake and Josh crossover. I can't remember with who, though. Was it Drake and Josh and iCarly? Probably not. Those were different time periods, maybe. Was it... Who did they do? I know they did one Drake and Josh crossover. I used to love Drake and... I actually rewatched Drake and Josh the other day, and I was like, you know what? For, like, an old sitcom, it still kind of holds up. Jimmy and Fairly Odd, okay, they did do it. One of those, for sure. Jimbo! My spleen! Long episodes instead of movie. I don't remember. Oh yeah, because the episodes used to be like 15 minutes long, right? The average ones. I can't remember all like the Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. Definitely watched Hey Arnold a lot. If you asked me to reenact one or like tell you what happens in one Hey Arnold episode, I'd probably not be able to tell you. I have a vague memory of them trying to plant a seed. That's about that's like that can't be, that's like the majority of the knowledge I remember from Hey Arnold. I'm trying to think like fuck. Yeah, I don't know much about Hey Arnold anymore. What's another good one? I'm trying to think. There was some bangers on Nickelodeon, and dude, I watched Sweet Life of Zach and Cody when I was a kid. That was pretty good for the time being, even though I'm pretty sure they were like kind of forced into that. There's some weird shit surrounding that. Did you know Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life? That dude like he was drunk driving and killed, I don't know if it was 1 or 2 people, but like, yeah, he got arrested for literally vehicular manslaughter. Kind of ruins a little chunk of my childhood, a little bit. Little bit. That was kind of a downer thing to say. It's kind of a downer thing to talk about. Who manslaughtered? He did. Mr. Mosby from The Sweet Life. That actual actor killed I don't know if it was 1 or 2 people. I think he was drunk driving. And then the crazy thing is, there was an episode where he was like teaching was it London was her name, how to drive. Kind of crazy. A little crazy. What was some other banger ones though? Not that was a banger show. Sweet Life was pretty mid, to be honest with you. As a kid, it was still mid. I'm trying to think. I did watch the OG Pokemon, dude. Pokemon, the first couple of seasons of Pokemon were fucking gas. And then it kind of became Matthew Broderick too? I did not know that. Damn. You know that song, How Could This Happen to Me? I made my mistakes. That's what that song's about. I hate how we used mid as an insult. It was a dope show. I mean, yeah, that's your opinion. We're all allowed to have our opinions. I like the show. I thought it was great when I was watching it, but like looking back, it's, in my opinion, a mid show. Mid just means average. It doesn't, I'm not really using it as an insult. It's like saying being average is wrong. No, it's like saying being average is average. And that was my gripe with it. Something being average is like, you know, most people, if you want to watch something, you want it to be, you know, exciting, new, fun. It was just a mid show. That's my 2 cents. Sorry you disagree. You're allowed to. It's not wrong to be average. It is just more boring than it is for a show that has something that you as like that takes you in and makes you remember it. Like if shows aren't mid, then you don't leave any room for fucking Breaking Bad and shit like that. My gripe with it is that it's average. Bro, if okay, yep, you're right. If that's, dude, that's just like a crazy hill to die on, but whatever. Yeah, sure. It's bad. I didn't even say it was bad. I said I just prefer shows that have an interesting thing that draws you into it, and it just like, I was a kid, like I liked it when I was a kid. I don't think it's really particularly that good of a show now. Like Drake and Josh was a way better show in my opinion, just objectively. What's up, man? How's it going? How are you doing? I don't think it's wrong. It's yeah. If we're gonna really argue terminology of like just like slang vernacular and stuff, like sure, I guess it does suck that mid is used as an insult, but you know what? You know how many words got absolutely fucking ripped apart from their original meaning? Like aura, for example. Aura means like literally nothing what it used to mean. Like there was a small group of people that would use the word aura to explain a light field of energy around your body dictating a certain color, meaning what you like vibe you were giving off or what energy type you were giving off. That's what aura used to mean. Now it's completely bastardized, doesn't mean anything like that. Chilling man, just watching a shiny hunt while I go for a what legends? Who subbed up? Cogs, thanks for subbing up, my boy. I appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of subs lately. True subs. We had that weird influx of 1,000 people subbing, which I don't know why that ever happened, but it happened. Do we keep going? I mean, if I might do this again, I forgot I am coming in tomorrow because I have nobody to work for me tomorrow, so I am gonna be streaming tomorrow for a bit too. So I guess, do we continue this tomorrow? I mean, if I'm gonna keep getting fucking 30 likes a stream, I'm gonna keep doing this. Like Sigma and Alpha, yeah, exactly. How many resets am I on? I don't know, man. If I were to guess, it would probably be about 300 or so. I don't have a reset counter on the screen. I don't want to fucking hit a button every time I do a reset. I'm already hitting enough buttons. If you just do it by hour, it's about 180 per hour, and then you just divide it by how many hours I've been doing. Or whatever. Multiply it by how many hours I've been doing, sorry. So like we've been doing this hunt, yeah, it's about 360 resets. Plus whatever we did, so maybe around 400 resets from yesterday too. 3 per minute, yeah. Yeah, it's all approximate. When I say I did 55,000 headbutts for Heracross, I did not sit and fucking count 55,000 times. What I did was I averaged how many per 5 minutes, and then did that a couple times, averaged those together, and then multiplied it by how many hours, or by how many sections of 5 minutes that I had done it, which was a lot. It was many hours of hunting that Heracross. One of the craziest things I've ever done in terms of shiny hunting. A 30% headbutt encounter is just, why did I think I wanted to do that? Why did I do that? If you ever try that shiny hunt, you will realize how batshit insane I am for doing that. Not nearly as crazy as, I can't remember his name. If you want to see the most insane shiny hunt reaction of all time, I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up so I don't get him wrong. I think it's like Reversal. Is his name Reversal? I think it's Reversal, yeah. Look up, yeah. Reversal spent 4 years hunting a 1% shiny Feebas in Sword and Shield. Dude, look up that reaction, dude. He literally starts crying. Why don't I hunt the 1% encounter while I'm at it? Because it's absolute pain. Hunting a 30% encounter was absolute pain. With Heracross, yeah. Yeah, you should look up Reversal's clip if you guys have time. He legitimately breaks down into tears, which I would too. I can't remember how many hours he spent streaming it. It was hundreds of hours that he was streaming to get the Feebas. And he was on like, dude, I don't remember how many fucking phases he did for that hunt, but it was a shit ton. It was like the most phases I've seen for any hunt ever. Crazy. Probably one of the best shiny hunting clips of all time, honestly. It is pretty popular, but I don't think a ton of people know about it. Yeah, that clip is legendary. Now that's dedication. Oh yeah, dude, I can see it in my head of him finding that shiny, and he literally loses his shit, dude, because imagine just thinking you're never gonna get it. And I think it was right before Scarlet and Violet came out. So he was like, well, guys, we're either gonna get it now or like we're gonna have to come back to it in months after we're done doing Scarlet and Violet content. And I think he got it like right on like maybe one of the last streams he was gonna do. And 1% of Pokemon is enough. So sure, someone doing that first shiny Dragonair in Safari Zone, yeah. If you've ever watched Sauce McGavin, he did get a shiny. I can't remember if it was a Dragonair or a Dratini. It might have been a Dragonair, but he's like one of the only people ever to actually find one in the Safari Zone, and he did not catch it. Like it's like literally like a 2% chance to catch it once you find it. He wanted to be the one that I don't think anyone has it on camera yet of them catching a Dragonair in the Safari Zone. I could be wrong. There could be like 1 or 2 people, but he wanted to be one of the legendary few, and he got it to appear, man, and it ran away. And it was, I have never seen bro so devastated, dude. He was like, I wouldn't be having it either, dude. Used to do shiny hunting in high school on his YouTube channel. Never blew up, but he was doing it with the big hunters. Oh, he was doing it with Absol? That's crazy. Yeah, the thing about a lot of shiny hunters is I feel like the people that blow up with shiny hunting have to have a big personality. You have to be able to fill the air with whatever, and you got to keep people in your stream. You got to be able to talk to everybody. Like, end up having a breakdown in the woods over trying to get shiny Tauros. Fuck. Damn, bro. Hella dedication. You'd ball up and cry my heart out. Yeah, dude, I can't remember. Dude, Sauce McGavin, I think he's one of the very few people who is going for shiny living dex of the entire Pokedex, and he is on the last Pokemon right now, which is shiny Manaphy, and he's been going for a couple weeks now at it, and he still hasn't gotten it yet. But once he catches that shiny Manaphy, or hatches it, I should say, he's like literally done with his entire shiny living dex. That means every single Pokemon he has a shiny for, not just the final evolution. Like when I say shiny living dex, like he has shiny Totodile, Croconaut, and Feraligatr all in a row. Like he had to catch every instance of every Pokemon, not just the final evos. So he's like, yeah, he's like one of the best. He calls himself like the best shiny hunter in the world, but like honestly, he probably is. He probably is, because he's put more dedication into it than I think anyone I've ever fucking seen. Other than like Absol, you did mention Absol. Absol is another one that has huge dedication for it. He's done some absolutely insane shiny hunts and other challenges and stuff. Shiny living national dex is insane. Yeah, I know. Your phone like Sauce McGavin. Sauce McGavin, if you want to look him up, he is one of the most crazy shiny hunters out there. Just super dedicated. He's caught shiny Deoxys. He did it on original hardware. He yeah, who did he's caught like literally just any Pokemon you can think of except for Manaphy, he's caught shiny. You want to see the Feebas on Emerald? Oh, the thing about Feebas on Emerald is it's not as hard as you might think, because if you use like the calculator or whatever, each seed of each individual game only has specific spots where Feebas will spawn. So like people thought it was super rare, but really it's only as rare as finding the actual square that it spawns in and then being able to hunt for it. So it's not as rare as people originally thought, but it is still extremely rare. The 1%, honestly, the 1% fishing Feebas in that reversal got might even be more rare. Seriously, look that clip up. That clip is one of my favorite shiny hunting clips of all time. Another good one is Sonics. Sonics has done like a lot of crazy hunts. I don't know if I'd ever do like an emerald shiny, like a shiny hunt like that. Like, I did my one shiny hunt that tested my perseverance and patience, which was the Heracross hunt. I don't know if I'd ever do anything like that again. It was like I would sit there and watch a show, and I would literally just look down like every couple seconds when I heard like I got so good at it, if I would just listen and it wasn't a Heracross, I would literally just run away. And you can listen for the shiny sound too, obviously. All right, this is the one right here. Man, I might just do this on the stream for a little bit. I might. It's getting a lot of viewers. We peaked at 55 concurrent today, so shit. Maybe I'll keep doing this until we get shiny Deoxys. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it right here. I might peace out when my friend gets here because the stream has slowed down a little bit. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so I am gonna be back tomorrow. So I don't normally come on our stream on Saturday. Thank you for the banger alert. Thank you for the banger alert, Keck Dog. I saw Sauce's shiny Feebas. He made it look easier. Okay. I don't think I saw Sauce's shiny Feebas clip. $55 concurrent today. That's pretty crazy, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for chatting it up. This was a fun stream. I don't like doing shiny hunting streams unless there's an active chat. Understand that, bro. Glad I found you, and you're gonna get that shiny soon. I'm sending luck. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Like I was saying earlier, man, all I need is that positivity from people, and I will never be mean to any. The thing that sucks is people send a lot of hate on my channel. Like, you can go look on some of my other videos. I don't even delete the comments. People send hate on my shorts, on my other videos, and I have literally never been a dick to somebody first. Almost not even almost every single time I retaliate and I'm me, it's because someone was being a dick to me. You will never ever see someone come on, be nice to me, and be like, fuck you, you're dumb. Like, why would I do that? It's crazy how people don't realize that the only reason that I got pissed off and decided I'm gonna shit on you too is because you shit on me first. Shit on me, shit on you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that hard. It's not. It really, really isn't. I'm not gonna... Like, we got Cogs here he's sending me shiny luck. I will never shit on you. I promise. No shits. If you're coming at me with like just pure good vibes, I have no reason to do anything but be nice to you, man. It's crazy to me how people don't get that. It seems like such a simple thing. It really, really does. One sec. What's up? All right, my buddy's here. I think we're gonna end the stream. Unless you want to stream.
Brother for my brother's mother.
I don't know if you're, hold on. Are you even on screen? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm just shiny hunting right now.
Nice. Yep.
I had 55 concurrent earlier, but it's slowed down a lot.
Just yakking?
Yeah, just yapping. Just yap stream. Shiny hunt stream. I'll joke around at best, but sending love and support is always the way. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hating?
No, I was just talking. I was talking about people hating, how it pisses me off. I was like, I was just saying how I like basically never am mean to somebody first. Like, I have all these hate comments on my channel and shit because people get pissed off when I call them out for being assholes, which is... Oh no. Yeah, I'm a piece of garbage, dude. Yeah.
I'm mean. You're not mean. I'm fucking mean.
This guy wanted to murder a bartender.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he said, but I was mad.
Done. I could stand. That guy was done.
I was telling him the story. I was like, yeah, my friend that's coming, he's walloped a couple guys. Most of those are Fenrir. Yeah, true. Fenrir's giving me shit today.
6'4".
6'4"? 6'4", 100 or 286.
145. Michigan Tech. Plasticus Tablius.
Cornelius McDuffin. 8'7". 476 pounds. 8'7". New Zealand Tech.
Louisiana Tech. No, University.
Germany State University.
What was I watching? I was watching a new dinosaur documentary narrated by Morgan Freeman.
That's sick.
Very nice. They personified the dinosaur. You're watching a mating ritual.
They're always trying to fucking get you sexually attracted to dinosaurs, bro.
Well, I'm watching, and like there's this mating ritual going on. There's all these females, and they got a male, and another male comes along, and he's stronger and younger, and so they're fighting. And like you see the emotion in the dinosaur's face, and I'm like, okay, no. I'm like, why am I about to cry because this dinosaur is gonna lose his family? This is a documentary, dude.
Nintendo is suing the U.S. government. Why is that, Keck Dog? Is that real? Or are you just fucking with me?
We're gonna Joe Rogan that. We're gonna fucking run that.
Bring it up.
Perplexity.
Bring it up.
Bring it up, Jamie. Bring it up.
Bring it up.
Can I get sued for that?
We hit 1.53k subs today, guys.
We should all
amazing.
Not to get wildly political, but we should all probably sue the United States government.
No, I keep it pretty neutral here when it comes to politics. Dude, this guy came in today and was like, "Look at this guy playing kindergarten while little girls are getting blown up in Iran right now." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go to Trump right now. I'll tell him to stop."
Play some Pokemon, dog. Man.
Yeah, let me just go tell Trump to quit it. Just quit right now. Just stop it.
This is actually interesting though. Nintendo of America is suing the U.S. government to recover millions in tariffs paid on products imported from China.
Bitches.
Imposed by the Trump administration and later
Nintendo just be suing anybody, bro.
Were improper. The lawsuit targets the Treasury Department, Homeland Security, and Customs Border Protection and refunds with interest. Wow.
That's crazy.
Go Nintendo.
No, Nintendo's be suing too many people.
Well,
Hey,
Nintendo.
Tech Dog says thanks, Jamie.
The United States government is 150,000 billion trillion dollars in debt forever. So I don't know how worth it that is.
Yeah, just pay us back a little bit of what you owe us,
just
please.
Get a sticky note that says I owe you.
Yeah. I owe you 20 nuke.
I owe you 20
This is all I've been doing all day, man. For fucking nearly 3 hours, just been hitting the A button.
Oh, you're just hitting one thing over and over. You're not even throwing it around.
No, this is the Deoxys encounter in the new games. They added Deoxys. You used to need like a special cartridge from Japan that had the original, like you had to be there in person to get the ticket that's used to get Deoxys, but they re-released it on the Switch, so I'm playing it off my Switch right now, and yeah, they have the ticket to get you to this location. And this is, I think I've said this a couple times, but I think this is the only place you can shiny hunt Deoxys in all of the Pokemon games. Like, this is the only place where this is possible. So, I have 55 concurrent viewers watching me do this bullshit today, so, maybe I'll keep doing it. Like, yeah, well, I did Fire Red. I was doing viewer locks for a little bit, which was Nuzlocks, where my viewers would pick my Pokemon. Those were kind of fun. Almost lost from a simple misclick in my Crystal one, which I was so pissed, dude. I might put that clip up. I might have to edit it a little bit, but that clip is fucking hilarious because I literally just, instead of using a heal, I used an exit item on the Clefable, and I died because of it, and I was like, I was so fucking pissed off at myself because all I did was hit up and A instead of hitting A.
Last time I was here, we were streaming, wild shit happened where it was like because your Pokemon had a specialty and the other Pokemon had a specialty, it like canceled each other out. And it was like a super fucking rare occasion. And it was like, then you were just done. You're like, it was the end all be all.
Or what are you talking about when my Espeon was using hidden power and then it used counter on a special hidden power and killed me in Kaizo?
Yes.
That could have been it.
Yes.
That pissed me off so
Kaizo.
fucking much.
It was Kaizo.
That pissed me off so much. I had no idea that since hidden power's base type is considered normal, it falls under all of the types that hidden power can be are all considered normal, meaning that it's calculated as a physical move and then you can counter it. That shit made me so mad, bro.
You literally, yeah, I think we're gonna have a stream here, guys.
I was like, what? I actually, you could see the sincerity in how fucking appalled I was by the situation.
Because you were we thought like guaranteed lock. Like this
yeah,
is
like this is
game.
easy.
And then nothing. It just like
lived on one health and then countered my fucking
like,
hidden
holy
power.
shit.
Like, that's insane. Something you would not find in any of the games. Physical special split, obviously. I'm pretty sure that only exists in the Gen 3 and below.
What?
Sag. Big Saggies. I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a couple more resets here and probably call her a day. Ooh. We'll be back tomorrow though. My brother and my dad are still in Costa Rica, so I gotta work tomorrow.
What's that going on there? What are they doing?
It's a paradise. I don't even know what they're doing. I think Adam is making payments on his, or he bought this car and then it didn't work, and then he sold it for parts back to I don't know. He's like collecting money for his car there, which is like $3,000, and it costs like $1,000 to go there.
I mean, hey, pull up and give him up.
Give me this bread, you piece of shit.
Is he renting that crib out now?
Yeah. Yeah, he's making the money back from it. Slowly.
That's the game.
How many viewers we got? Might end the stream here if it's low. 6 people. Yeah, it definitely died off. I checked out my analytics the other day, and the amount of people that view my stream around just straight up 12 o'clock noon, it like spikes way up and then spikes way down. It's like for 1 hour I get crazy good view time.
Get an opportunity away.
Maybe.
I feel like let me crawl in here for a second. See what's going down.
Yeah, I don't know why it's at around noon.
I have nothing on that actually.
You enjoyed being here for sure? Thanks, man. Have a good day. Thank you for coming to chat, and that was a good time. I had I mean, this is just like the last fucking 15 minutes of chats right here. I've had a lot of people chatting today.
It gets hard when we would be playing CSDs back in the day, and like you're waiting, like absurd number of chats coming in. I couldn't even read them. Like you're just like,
yeah.
I don't even know what to say right now.
At some point, you just have to recognize that you can't read every chat.
Yeah.
Dude, this one guy the other day came in and he was like, he said, "What game is this?" And it literally in the title says Pokemon Fire Red. And he said, "What game is this?" And it was like 5 minutes, or no, not even 5 minutes. It was like maybe 20 seconds went by where I didn't respond to him. He's like, this fucking idiot's just gonna sit here and yap and not even respond to fucking chat. Just fucking yapping. And I was like, bro, literally just go read the type. As he typed that in, I was like, it's Fire Red. Like, I said, it's Fire Red, and then right after he was hitting the enter button on his fucking chat, this guy's not even responding to chat. Like, Dog. Maybe just wait until I'm done talking, and then I like literally answer every single chat, basically. Not even basically. I may have skipped one chat today, and a lot of the times that's strategic.
I can't remember. Oh, have you ever watched AO Fat?
Never heard those words in my life.
He's a streamer, and I only catch his clips on like Facebook. He's this little skinny guy. He's like my size, but he's kind of shorter.
Okay.
And he's always got his shirt, whatever he's wearing, if it's a jacket, sweatshirt, whatever it is, tucked into his sweatpants.
Okay.
And people will be see he has the funniest camera setup because it's on his game and on his face. And then someone will make fun of him, and it will cut to this camera that aims from the side, and he will just stand up and like flex. Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, I do. I've been thinking about getting a double camera set up. Most of the time when I do that, I just like move my camera around and I'm like, you know, get a little action, get a little action on the camera. I need to move it around anyway. Get us both in here. Sorry, Big Mike. Big Mike's off the screen. This is Big Mike. I hit my first like goal because of Big Mike.
I saw the
10 likes for Big Mike.
They have my family again. I was like, no.
That's what it is right now. Like goal 25. Please, they still have my family.
Garnet, no. Run.
Please. They got Big Mike. No, Keck Dog. Big Mike's right here. Don't worry. He's safe and sound.
It's just my wife and child.
They just they still have my wife and kid, but Big Mike's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Chad. It's oh shit. Oh, it's never mind. It's glitching. Hold on.
All good. Maybe show me after, because I don't want the audio to get flagged or anything like that.
I thought about that. I started turning it down. I was like, oh.
So fun. It's so touchy, dude. This shit's so goddamn touchy. You do one little tiny thing wrong, and YouTube fucking slams the shackles on you.
Oh
bro.
no, they got me for like everything I ever posted was like demonetized. Like 2 days later.
They fucking told me I was copyright struck for my own goddamn song using copyright-free samples, dude.
I produced a song from the ground up, and they were like, dropped it. They were like, you need to provide documentation for the song, and I screenshotted my FL Studio build and submitted it, and they immediately fucking unblocked it.
That's funny.
I did that for 3 or 4 tracks. I just screenshotted my FL Studio.
Like, bro, I'm making these. No Big Mike minus 1,000 aura. All right, we'll get one Big Mike. There's his shaft.
Damn, how much are you paying?
I don't know. Right now I'm at positive 127 quintillion aura, so we're minus 1,000s. Yeah, Keck Dog's at 87 trillion. 87 trillion aura. Actually, he's more like 86 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million, 909,000, 980.
I don't. I question.
We keep track of aura points here, so Keck Dog's definitely in positive aura by 87 trillion at least. 86 trillion, rest of the number. Repeating, of course, yeah, 0.6 repeating. Oh my god, dude. I'm never gonna get this shiny. This is, I think the percent chance of doing this for 3 hours straight to get the shiny is around, I'm trying to do it in my head, it's under 10%. Doing this for 3 hours straight is under 10%. It's like 8%, 7 or 8% chance. Doing this for 3 hours fucking straight.
One shot, or just for shiny, yeah.
Just to hit, it like mathematically how it's 1 in 1,892, so just getting like, hitting that statistically is like around 7% doing this for 3 hours straight. So
is that a higher percentage?
This is the lowest rate at which shinies occur in Pokemon. So, yeah.
But it's for a shiny guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not for red.
No, it's all shinies in this game are at 1,000 or 1 in 8,192.
Oh, so is this a specific ROM?
It's not a ROM. It's original Fire Red.
Oh, okay.
It re-released on Switch 2 last week.
Oh, this is the new release. Okay.
Yeah, you can't name your rival fuck ass anymore. They don't let you say swearies. That's just un-American. No. Get that word out of your mouth when around my stream.
That's just goddamn, they're bullshit.
All right, guys. It's been a fun one. Thanks for being here.
I don't actually think that guy. They probably don't want kids typing fuck ass on their
Well, who are the people that know the words fuck ass, bro? You think kids are typing fuck ass? No, they're like butthead.
We fucking did.
I did, you're right. Yeah, I did.
We're just ass. I did ass a lot at like 8 years old.
Asshole. Bitch ass, fuck ass. Bitch hole. Any combination.
Goddamn censorship.
It's sad, man. You take that out of the fucking OG Pokemon games, they're sucking the soul right out of me. I wish.
The slippery slope. You let kids swear in Pokemon, bam, Epstein Island.
Cannibalistic rituals.
Society. Fine. See that?
It's a, yeah, great arm chart there.
You see that?
That's it.
It's going down. That's it.
This is representative of a decline. So that's all you really need to see. That's what the charts look like. They look like this.
The dollar was here. Now it's here. Show me what that term is. Like that.
They might as well remove nicknames. What are you nicknaming your Pokemon? What do you?
I actually don't nickname my Pokemon. I agree with that. That's a valid statement. I don't nickname my Pokemon. Never.
All my Pokemon are nicknamed. Cañones, dude. Cañones. I think it might have been a thing from from doing competitive Pokemon. I always nicknamed my Pokemon when I was doing competitive shit. Well, I guess we're gonna hunt Deoxys tomorrow, guys. Want it tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll hit 55 concurrent tomorrow. YouTube seems to be fucking...
Bullshit.
Alright.
Don't sue me.
Dude, Nintendo did sell or sue a guy that just released like a ROM hack. Like just straight up they sued him and like fucking bankrupt this dude because just a random guy, just like a regular old dude. They're like, actually fuck your whole existence because you made a ROM hack and I hope you die fucking alone.
He's like, bro, Pal World exists. Like
they got a payout for Pal World, but it was like 38K or something like that. It was really? Fucking peanuts.
Wow, dude, that's lawyer v lawyer right there.
Yeah,
that's fucking lawyer. That's real Pokemon.
I choose you. Fucking what's his name? Kardashian. I don't know. I forgot his first name.
Oh, it was
OJ's lawyer. I choose you, OJ's lawyer.
Robert?
Let me get away with murder.
Robert Kardashian?
He uses lie. It's 80% accurate. All he needs is for this lie to hit, and we're scot-free.
It's just a pixel Bronco going down a highway.
Fuck.
Pixel
fuck the evidence.
Oh god. I don't know. Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, what's his name? It's something Kardashian. It's like how the Kardashians got famous. It's fucking something Kardashian. Why can't I remember his name, bro? I don't want to say Charles, but that's just like my default.
Johnny Cochran and Robert Shapiro.
What?
I think he.
Who are the I thought the Kardashian dad was. Is that just their name after they got divorced? F. Lee Bailey, Robert Blazer, Sean Chapman, Holly, Robert Shapiro, Alan. That's how many people? Robert Kardashian. That's right.
That is
Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Robbie, get me off scot-free from that murder case, boy.
You, Robert Kardashian.
Use bullshit the jury. He's level 100, so it's 95% accurate.
Use the glove does not fit on his hand. I don't remember the details from the case.
Maybe that.
I think that's relevant.
Something like that.
She was a cheating liar.
Your Honor, in my defense, she kind of did deserve to die.
Twitch just shuts down.
In my defense, she had it coming. In my defense. Even I didn't do it, but like she did have it coming.
Metaphorically in my defense, quite literally in defense of my
Metaphorically and now literally.
Oh man. What else is going on in this world?
War.
A lot of war.
There's a lot of war happening lately, guys.
A lot of war going on.
A lot of people, dude. Like I said, some dude literally came into my stream today to blame me for the war that's happening. You dumb Americans are all fucking responsible. You're right, man.
Americans, we deserve it because things happen like the coronavirus, and we're like, you piece of shit, China.
Yeah, just give me one sec here, guys. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, please stop. Enough of that. Yeah, I know. I know.
The guy said.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. 8,600 files? Yeah, they're deleted, don't worry.
He's like, no, don't worry. He's just gonna use my VPN real quick.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Delete some stuff.
Use Wi-Fi signals to do what? Yeah, their memories are deleted. All right, don't worry about it. Yeah, Berenstain Bears? Okay.
Shift to the next universe. I think we could run a pretty successful Tim Dillon-esque podcast where we go down the rabbit hole.
Like Jim Carrey not being real?
That's out there. I'm not on that. I'm not on that Reddit thread.
No, dude. The thing about that, I honestly think that was not Jim Carrey. I think that was either him hiring a body double, or people were like, they cloned him and the Illuminati got him. I think it's much more likely that he just hired a body double to go do an event for him because he did not want to do it.
That's possible.
And he was like trolling people by doing it and being like, see, look what you fucking little sheep will just fucking believe.
Dude, that's actually the most logical solution I've heard so far. I did see a video of a woman doing makeup and like prosthetics where she looked exactly like it.
Yeah, there was the Alexis guy. He was some French guy or something that said he was the one that did that. And then they were like, no, he didn't. And then, but here's the thing. Who's heard from Jim Carrey since then?
Yeah, exactly. He literally has come out and been like, you're all insane and tell me.
Is he? I didn't hear anything from him.
No, he say he's out of his mind because he literally is just like, I'm happy and free thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the thing that's weird,
he's a crazy person.
So the thing that I found weird is Jim Carrey is like one of the most outspoken and like kooky, crazy characters. Like if you've seen him get any interviews in the last 5 years, he literally just tries to like make fun of the interviewers in the events. He just tries to like not take anything seriously at all. Like
there's a handful of actors that when shit started to shift, they made it out that they were crazy because they tried to say something and everybody was like, he's out of his mind.
Yeah.
And then, Jim Carrey's a wacky guy. Look at him saying these crazy things. Here's a video of him talking about outer body spiritual shit.
Yeah, it was
just out of context entirely. Like
he had to do I can't remember what the movie was called, But Jim Carrey's like one of the, what do you call it, method actors.
Yeah.
So like he had to do a movie for, I think he played Terrence McKenna, and in order to do the movie, he had to do 5 dried grams of shrooms, and he literally did that. It changed his entire fucking perspective on reality forever.
Yeah.
And I find it so bizarre that people would think that he would
probably went deep
do.
into Terrence McKenna.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Terrence McKenna. I've watched countless hours.
Will change.
Dude, I love the way Terrence McKenna talks. He literally talks like an alien would talk if they learned English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. No, I don't know. I think a lot of conspiracies are real.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of conspiracies out there that are intentionally in place to discredit
other conspiracies.
people like Jim Carrey or other conspiracies.
Honeypot conspiracies that are meant to make other conspiracies look fucking absurd. Yeah. I can't remember, but it was like the term conspiracy theorist, or the phrase conspiracy theorist, was literally like
that itself has to negative
popularized to make people who were talking out against the government seem crazy.
Yeah.
It was like,
if you follow the right channels, you know that some crazy shit's gone down. I mean, It is a straight fact. The CIA trafficked cocaine and had many honeypots. That same word. That's where I first heard that term, CIA honeypot.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's literally people who came out and said, yeah, they did MK Ultra experiments on me.
Oh,
that for the longest time, people were like, oh, MK Ultra is like just a giant conspiracy.
No doubt.
Dude.
There's just no way to not sound crazy when I say all of these assassination attempts and shit are basically. There's no way to not sound insane. So I just don't. I'm like, well.
The cookie starts at dawn. No one would say that in casual conversation.
People are always like, what? What was his reason? What was his... I'm like, dude, every time. I don't remember anything. They don't know what's going on. They don't know why they're here. Like, he was a crazy person. Yeah. Because they scrambled his mind like eggs.
That boy got lobotomized forward and backward.
The connections to the Jolly West.
No, I haven't. Fenner said there's a crazy good animation series about these things. What's it called?
Actually, yeah, what's it called? I have no idea what it's called. Jolly West is a CIA actor who diagnosed the guy that shot JFK was Manson's doctor, prison psychiatrist, involved with several people that are several major figures that are subject. Supposedly.
Interesting.
Something I don't remember his real name. Jolly West.
Jolly West. See, the thing is, I actually enjoy watching Joe Rogan. Politically, I don't really align with a lot of the things that he does with, but I think he has so many. I think he has such a stranglehold on the podcasting world because he has access to so many interesting people to interview.
Yes.
And like even like his Bob Lazar interview is so fucking interesting, bro.
Yeah,
it's so interesting.
You gotta pick and choose the ones that are for you, really.
Yeah.
Because he does give everybody a platform. Right? I was talking to somebody about a girl was saying she didn't like him because he didn't give a platform to women. And I was like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, see, I think you're a little confused, and maybe he didn't in the past, but he, like that day, he released a podcast with like Cheryl Hines.
Yeah, he has plenty of women on. He's had women on for to speak about feminism and shit.
Yeah, that woman utterly destroyed feminism. But she was still a woman.
Okay.
She literally went back on feminism.
There's good feminism.
Like, it was basically like, yeah, all these people that created this, like...
There's toxic masculinity, toxic feminism,
toxic
all of it.
feminism. She basically was like, these people were pieces of shit. And just goes in. But, you know, you take everything with a grain of salt. I can't believe everything that woman said. So,
yeah.
I mean, Cash Patel. The fuck
Let's get out. Let's calm down about Cash
No, let's
Patel.
not.
No more Cash. No Cash Patel right now.
He's watching this, like, say it.
Say that shit, buddy. say that shit. I got a fucking dot on you right now.
Oh, dude. I don't agree with that guy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think
It's pretty obvious
one of
why.
the biggest misconceptions about Joe Rogan's podcast is that he is a right-wing extremist. He voted for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, he changed. Dude, Joe Rogan flip-flops more than a fucking pair of sandals, bro.
Flip-flops with the administration. Right now, he's all over. Because he's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, nobody voted for anything.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to screenshot something earlier that was crazy that I saw. My most left-wing feminist friend posted the exact same thing that my most right-wing extremist friend posted. And they basically were saying, let me pull it up.
Excuse me.
Which is where it gave me hope, because I was like, both sides are at the same understanding.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? We want people to
Yeah.
to
And that's where I was like,
empathize.
where is it? That we do not hate these people enough. We are not mad enough. And it was the line, we are not mad enough, that they both said
Yeah.
about the same thing in the same
I'm sure we can all guess what the thing was. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I try to tell people all the time, because there's a lot of misconceptions from both sides.
Dude, I think the biggest misconception out of all of it is that people are invested in any of these politicians.
No,
I think
no,
both sides agree that if they are implicated, that they deserve to fucking rot. Both sides agree with that. Yet both sides are posting weird shit that's like, oh, well, what happened if one of your Republicans, or what happens if Bill Clinton's? Then fucking let him rot, dude. Both sides
still getting the dunk.
want him to get dunked on.
People cannot. Their brains can't wrap around it, and they're still in that matrix, bro. Like, the system is all the rage. That's hard to explain and not sound insane.
Well, I was talking about it earlier, how everyone sits inside their box, and if you step outside your box, then you're put into another fucking box.
Exactly.
And it's like, it doesn't matter what box you're currently fucking perceived to be in. Like, you're allowed to have varying opinions on varying topics, and I think that's the huge problem with our society right now in general, with United States politics in general, is because everything's in a fucking box when every single individual thing should be its own box. Like, yeah,
they're just stealing money. They're stealing money.
Tech Dog said it. Politicians are on their own side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's one squad.
All right, one sec, guys. Sorry, had a customer for a second. Well, not really. They wanted to know where backpacks are, which is interesting. Yeah. One of the dudes who came in had a cross under his eye, upside down cross under his eye. What rapper does that? Lots of every rapper.
Emo rap scene.
Probably Lil Xan probably has that.
You know, have you ever heard that kid interviewed?
I've watched the difference between when he was taking, dude, the amount of Xans he was taking every day is absolutely It is mind-boggling how that dude did not overdose,
I feel like
and die.
I feel like he could actually sit here and just be like,
Yeah,
like,
I watched his old interviews compared to his new interviews. The amount of brain power that individual regained in a couple months was insane.
He started going to the gym, started like taking Alpha Brain and shit. Like, and now he's like, dude, I'm a normal person again. Like,
yeah, I'm sure there's part of his
slingshot
organs that are permanently fucking.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying anything. I rammed cocaine on my nose for but aside from that, slingshot, if you watch this little Xan, it's a banger. That's Bob. I still bang.
I don't think I've ever heard a Lil Xan song in my life, TBH.
It literally, the bars are like, I like weed, I like drugs, I got beans, I got plugs. It's like, that's just, you're like, excellent. Oh, the most ignorant shit. And it's just an 808 one.
Speaking of bangers, this is one of my best songs I've ever made, I think. This one. Whoop! Well, I don't know if fuck! I fucked it up. I've lost it, though. Why can't I click on it? This one. I've lost it.
So glad to be back at the studio.
Well, oh, yeah, bro.
Working. Yeah. That Waves plugin subscription thing, it had all the ones that I had in it, but I see what you're saying, where if you change it,
yeah, I like to buy stuff so I don't have to, well, if I'm not using it, I don't have to pay for it. And all right, I think this is gonna be the last reset, guys.
I think it also puts all of them on.
One more. That's a lot of space.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I intended to download one plugin, and then I realized it took like 6 hours. And I went to open, like, load my BST3s, and I was like, oh, there's 400 of them.
Jesus. It's more than Sea of Thieves. All right, guys. That's the final check for today. I don't know how many checks we did today. It was a fuck ton. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a couple more resets until we get this thing, hopefully. How many likes did we end up at? Did we hit 30? 26 likes. Thank y'all for liking it up. Thank y'all for subbing up. We had a bunch of subs today, a bunch of likes. I really appreciate it. This was a fun stream. Like, it was more fun than I was expecting a shiny hunting stream to be, because I had a lot of chat interaction and shit. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Thanks, CacDog. Thanks, Fenrir. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your